Hello and welcome, everyone. Oh, I forgot my water over there. I gotta grab my water. How's everybody today? It is so windy out there today. I had a dream. I had to go to sleep till like 4 in the morning, but 4 or 5 in the morning. But I had a dream last night. It was strange, but I don't remember the dream, so we're gonna do a reading about it. Hey, Will. So yeah, I had a dream last night. It was weird. It was the weather. It was the weather. It was a dream about weather. And I know there's like major storms going on in the southern hemisphere. And the wind here today is absolutely strong. Like it's like really, really, really like howling wind over here. And the dream last night was about like it was raining. It was raining, but it was like, and then all of a sudden it was like hail, but not hail. Like, like when you got an ice maker and you got that crushed ice, that's what it was like. And it was like a bunch that came down, like a bunch of like crushed ice, like, but it was like, yeah, like an ice cone, but all over the place. Like, you know what I mean? That was what my dream was about. So maybe we'll ask what that dream was trying to tell me, right? So that's what I'm interested in, because I really can't make no sense out of it, other than it's a warning about weather. Hey, we'll see how many people will come in here today. So I will read off the angels here in a minute when we get started. I'm just going to wait for a few minutes. I do my ice maker does that a lot. I always feel like there's someone in the kitchen. That was a dream. It was like, like just a bunch comes down, and it was not even like hail. It wasn't rain. It came down like rain, but it wasn't rain. It was just like a bunch of slush. Yeah. And I don't know why I had a dream about that, and I couldn't even remember. Like I remembered it when I woke up, but then I didn't think about it. And then like as the hours was going on, I was like, that was a dream. like I do a lot of lucid dreaming too during the day. Like, my thoughts, right? That's called lucid dreaming. Like when you think a lot. And so sometimes I forget when that happened, like when that message came in or whatever, right? And then I have to observe my thoughts about it. And then I remember that it was when I was sleeping. It's so weird. Couldn't see good last night. I was blessed to be there. No. Yeah, so you were blessed to be there that day. I was blessed to have you there last night, because like there was somebody that was just coming. There was a troll that come in at that time, and I couldn't see the troll. That was weird last night, how there's someone in my chat last night and I did not see them on this channel. And then after people got rid of them, then I could see that they were in the chat. So somebody was in the chat being rude and stuff. And I ended up making main girl a moderator. She's a Gemini too. So I ended up making her a moderator because she was the only one here. And we were just chatting. And then Will came in right after she got rid of the person. Yeah, they were talking very nasty. But you know what? Sometimes all you have to do is go look, you as a moderator, you can like click on the name and go to the channel. And if you go to the channel, you can usually see what the person's like whether like what kind of like video they have up. They might have a video up of themselves or something like that. So you can kind of like know what the person is like. So I wasn't worried about that person at all. Like, he's just a troll. Like, I don't know him. He's just a insecure, angry man that's overweight and angry about it. So obviously it was whatever he was saying in here was him deflecting of how he was feeling about himself. He had one video. If you hit on the videos, there's one video there. And it just shows him. And he says something just like dumb. Yeah. He was big enough to be they. He was big enough to be they. Pronouns. Anyways, yeah, I don't want to think about that anymore because that just gonna give me a headache. But yeah, I don't want to definitely don't want to tap into that guy's energy. But yeah, so let's read off the angels that are going to be here today. And I'm going to burn a little sage as well. And I'm going to use the wisdom cards today, and we'll do a collective reading as well. So I'll tap in a little bit to find out why I had that dream, and then we'll get into a little collective reading, and then I'll wait for people to come in. New people, subscribe. If you're new here, subscribe so you can get a message, and you get your first little mini reading message for free. All right. And then anything else after that is $4.44 donations. And then I will do an extra mini reading for you. Any extra questions, okay? Like that you may have about that same reading, okay? So that's how it's going to work. And we have Archangel Michael. Be clear about clear intentions. Don't play games, because we don't play games here. If you want to manifest something in your life, you have to be very serious about it. And you have to be honest about it. And you have to be focused on it. You can't just go and think that you're playing games or whatever. Like, that's not the type of channel this is. We don't play games here. And so clear intentions is numero uno, okay? Number one is good intentions, clear intentions, okay? The only way that you're going to get what you want is by having good intentions and clear intentions. If you play games, then it won't happen. So that's why it's a warning from Archangel Michael for whoever likes to play games and think it's more exciting to play games with people than just being honest with them. So clear intentions, Archangel Michael, be clear about what you want and focus on it with unwavering faith. Yeah, because if you let these little games and thoughts like that distract your mind, that's just those are negative energies to try to distract you from what you really want. So then you can fail. Okay, so you got to be aware of these things. Okay, so we have prosperity. That is, your money is going to come in. You're going to have lots. You're going to have enough to share as well. And Archangel Ariel, because this is about yourself. Archangel Ariel is your self-care angel. And like, once you know what you're worth and know that you love yourself, you can love others that way. This is not a car that just went by. Woo woo! That sounded like an expensive car. So that's a good sign, you know what I mean? When you start hearing things like that, that's exciting, you know what I mean? A fast car, boom, boom, went by, right? So that's cool. So it says your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality, okay? So your power is the strongest right now, too, because we had that moon eclipse, okay? And use that moon cycle to manifest. Use this to capitalize upon in your life. And that's why you need to have good intentions, because this is about, if you do wrong to others, then things will not work out for you. And that's just like whether you're a good person or not, and you sometimes do wrong things to others, that means that you're sabotaging your own goodness, okay? So that's what it's talking about. Like, use energy that you're feeling instead of being envy or jealous or whatever. Use that energy. Use that to manifest your blessings, okay? Don't be mad at others. Let others inspire you, okay? So, like, sometimes we feel all kinds of emotions. We want, like, what others have. But the feeling that, we have the self, that you are worth what you want. So you just got to believe in that. And underneath that was relationship harmony. Archangel Rahul. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts will be resolved. And so basically, like those feelings that you get, like those are the times to do those things, like to heal the situations, right? And that's the only way you can have what others want, what others have, if you want it, because they've done the work. They've loved themselves enough to say, yes, I deserve that. And if something good happens to them, they're like, oh, something bad's going to happen now because something good is going to happen to me. No, that's not how it works. Okay. Like we don't think, like, we don't hope for that when we're going through some bad. We don't hope for more bad, right? So, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, just live in the moment. So, and the last one here is teaching and learning. Archangel's radical, keep an open mind and learn new ideas and teach them to others. Okay. All righty. So, Seiji, yes, exactly. She's my little beauty queen. My little beauty queen, and she's so diva. Like if I like to fight with her, she likes to fight with me. Where's she? Let me grab her. Let me fight with her for a minute. I got you. I got you. I got you, my kittens. I got you. She was in the window. I love you. I won't fight with her until she was trying to get away. And I'll fight with her. Hi, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. I love you. I love you. You my little princess. Go flying. Go flying. Go flying. Ooh. Ooh. I love you so much. I love you. I hope you don't get mad at me. Okay, don't get mad at me, little people. Trying to keep you not from being bored. Okay, you don't want you to get bored. Always checking out where Mama's been, huh? Where Mama's hands been? I love you. I love you. Okay, you want to go? All right, go. Yeah, hi, baby girl. Yeah, she's a sweet Shelby, or sweet Sage, and sweet baby girl. And don't forget sweet Shelby. Yeah, she's right there. She's being there a second too. We've been doing a little more walking outside and stuff since most of the snow's melted now. So I'm very thankful for that. So I was playing with the little clips things earlier, like with the readings, and I was sharing my clips about like certain things of like the readings that I did the other day. What reading was that? I think it was the all signs energy check-in or something like that. It was all signs anyway. It was an all signs reading I did. And remember how I did like the reading and then I did the oracle card at the end? Well, I was clipping the oracle cards for a few people. And you guys can do that too on my channel. You can clip little parts of my videos that you think that have good information like that. And so what you do is you just clip it and you hit the little clip button and then you clip it and then you put a little title on it and then you hit share. And when you hit the share button on the little clips, they'll say copy the link. And then once you copy the link, you can go to your Facebook or wherever and copy that link onto your, and then share it on there, or share it in a message with people, like in their Facebook messages or like that, something like that. And if they find something in that message, in that little message, then they might go watch the whole video. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of information and it can't just all be sent in like 1 minute, right? So that's why I don't have time to make all this the shorts, but I try a little bit. I'm learning. So the short, like the little clips, not shorts, but it's like a little clips video. And I don't know where they go. You can't really save them like you can't really save them in like a folder or anything like that. You can just like I don't know if you can. Maybe you can. Well, you probably save them after, like not when I'm doing, not the person that's doing the clips. I don't think you yourself can save them in your own folder. I don't know how it works. I'm just learning all these little tricks and traits about the YouTube streets. So let's find out what my dream was about last night, and then we're gonna get into the wisdom tarot reading for the collective, and then I'm waiting just for people to come in. I'll probably stay on for quite a few hours. Today's the weekend, so on the weekends I'm going to try to put in a lot of time. So whatever that was that I was dreaming about, it's about like me being able to make a decision on where I want to move. Okay, so maybe that was dream. The dream I had about the weather, and knowing that, you know, I may have thought of moving to a certain area, mental, like subconsciously, right? Like where I'd like to be, whatever, right? And maybe that's where all the bad weather is going on right now. I don't know. And the reason I'm saying that is because maybe that had the dream had to do with that, because this is about something I won't like. And this is about something that I'm having a hard time making a decision about. It's like a fork in the road. And then the advice here is just keep going by what I know, what the wisdom and the knowledge I know, what I know already. Like listen to my intuition and listen to what I've already learned and go by the book. And there's something about the red moon. Okay, so like now we are in that, like, you know, the red moon eclipse or whatever. And some people believe that it's the second coming of Jesus, you know, is very near and stuff like that. And I guess I don't read the Bible enough, and I should go check these things out, like what people say about it. So people saying that, and the book of Jovial, that's where it talks about that. So if any of you guys are interested in looking it up, go ahead and do that for yourselves, but learn about the blood moon and stuff like that, the meaning inside the Bible about it. So that would be probably the most accurate information about the blood moon, red moon, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so you could probably learn a lot from it in there. So in the book of Job, that's where I heard it being talked about on a video. I do watch a lot of videos about wisdom and knowledge and stuff. Like I spend a lot of time doing that, and I feel like I'm like, when I haven't got anything done for in my own life, and I've done a lot of listening, I sometimes don't feel like I've, done anything at that time, but I've been observing, I've been learning at that time. So you have to recognize what you're learning when you're being still, when you're in the stillness, you'll learn a lot when you're in stillness. And even though you may feel like you don't at the time, but you do. So when you're watching videos, you're learning something. Sometimes you learn what not to watch or not to be around, and what type of people not to be around. Sometimes you learn that. And sometimes you learn other things. It depends on what video you click on, what your mind wants to know at that time, right? I need to read the Bible more too. I like to watch history. Yeah, I do too. I've already done I watched a lot of history in my 30s, and now I'm becoming the history. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so tell me more about my dream last night about the weather and the ice and whatever that was, what kind of ice that was. It was like very snowy kind of, I don't know. What is that? What was that trying to tell me? What was my dreams trying to tell me? Archangels. What was my dreams trying to tell me? Archangel Haniel, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Michael. Thank you. So it's showing me that there's something chopped wood, and I really just want to look at that, like that message, what that message is trying to say about the chopped wood. So I'm going to look in the book about that because I'm trying to figure something out here. And then it says going to distance and changes are in the wind. Stop. Okay, so maybe it's about maybe something's going to happen where I am right now. Maybe I need to move, right? I don't know. We'll see. Stop barking, please. Nobody wants you to hear you barking all the time, okay? Just saying. Okay? If you hear somebody knocking, you can say hello. If you hear somebody walking, shut your mouth. Okay? Thank you. My goodness. Whew. Okay, we're going to find chopped wood and what it's trying to tell us about this dream that I had. Stop. Imagine, flexibility, clean up, peace, exchanging gifts, TikTok. Maybe I should start a TikTok account. Here and now. Be fair. Chopped wood. Okay, let's read this chopped wood card. It just shows you like, to me, that's like cleaning up too, like sweeping up, or maybe somebody's trying to, you can't make a decision because maybe someone's trying to sweep something under the rug, right? That was an intuitive message, by the way. Maybe you can't make a decision. You're in a fork in the road and you feel like something is not for you because somebody's trying to not be honest, not be forward and straight honest about what happened or whatever. And they're just trying to sweep something under the rug. I feel like you are going to, finish something here and that's going to bring you changes that you've met, like, so somebody could just imagine maybe losing or, okay, let's just go. Let's just read this first. The essential meaning of being grounded in every experiences and humanity and humility. So okay, we have 58 here as well, and 49 here, 49, 58. So it says the oracle meaning here is there is time when, there are times when the big dream means, the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your subconscious so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is fortunate, or for delighting in the beautiful blooms. When it is the fall blooms, the mundane act of pulling off dead leaves. That is so true. When I'm in that energy where I, just like kind of like just floating around my mind, right? I do that. Like I always go and do the things that you don't actually you don't actually schedule to go pull up the leaves. You just do that whenever you are guided to do that. You know what I mean? So it's like that. So it's saying that sometimes your dream has to be it stays dormant for a bit until you get caught up with what you're doing in your life. So maybe that is why you feel like you can't make a decision. You can't make a decision on where you're going because the dream that you've had, that you want to go and you want to bring these changes and you want to finish this and you want to go to the finish line, but you haven't felt like it was going to happen. That's what that dream was trying to tell me last night. So just because my dream is in its state of like subconsciously I still know it, but the dream is meant to lie dormant in your subconscious so that you can pay attention to the simple things. So like sometimes the things that we really want in our life, we can't let it consume us, okay? So this is almost turning into a collective. So like the dream that I had last night was trying to tell me that sometimes we can't physically fully see our dreams because they are laying dormant at that moment when we have other things that we have to focus on. But subconsciously, we always remember what that is. Because if you kept focusing on that and worrying about that, how do you have time to do things that are on a regular daily basis, right? So that makes sense. So the reason it's staying dormant when you have other things to take care of, so that you can finish it, can go to distance after. That's like recharging yourself, being grounded. So chopped wood is about being grounded in your energy, no matter what you're doing. Like you're always grounded, you're always in a good state of mind. Like Way Up Dude says, nothing bothers him. So like, so that when the dream comes in and you are ready for that dream, it's going to start sprouting again. You know what I mean? Like the spring flowers. And that's when the changes can happen. So you know, like if you didn't, you may have imagined, you may, like while you were taking care of yourself, while you were rebuilding your life, you were imagining, if you would have been stuck in your dreams that weren't happening because they were staying dormant, that seed was like waiting to be sprouted in the spring. If you would have been worried about that, you would have been sat there in this energy. Then you would have imagined being left out. And then the changes couldn't have happened for you. Instead, you stayed focused on rebuilding. You may have been thinking a lot, using your mind a lot to think about the blessings and what you feel blessed about, being appreciative of what you have, and connecting with your deeper knowledge. And this is bringing you to no place like home. And this is helping you also to go through that darkness and into the light. And really accept that divine love that you can create with. The tiger and the owl, one's got like that tiger energy, like, that's like that very exciting energy to create and, very exciting to wait for something to be created, to go and help somebody create something. And there's somebody here that is hiding something, they're protecting something here with their wisdom. They're protecting their nest egg here. So that's what is showing me, that you are, somebody here is waiting. This is that dream. So somebody may have been focused on something else, right? Instead of doing that, but you were here protecting that egg, right? And this is bringing changes, happy changes. And there's some of you that, like, I feel like you feel like there's a lot of people out there that are still questioning the angels, still questioning and learning about the angels. But if you do that, you'll do yourself a big favor learning about the angels. It's going to be like milk and honey. And you're not going to be afraid to dance in love, because you're not going to be afraid to, like, fall off the cliff when you fall in love, right? You have learned a lot about love. So there's something that's coming back around here for someone, a roundabout, okay? So that could have been that seed that needed to wait to sprout. Using your higher power to mending and waiting for your emotional treasure to come in. The things that you've been waiting for: love, maybe becoming a star, being emotionally grounded, connecting with people that give that, you feel like they're home. They're all different, but everybody has a like-minded energy and everybody can work together. Everybody has the right energy. They are different, but everybody has the right energy to contribute to something in a teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. So, for some of you, you may have felt like love is like, over for you. You know what I mean? Love is ended for you. But you know what? Your soulmate is still waiting. The soulmate is still coming in here. And somebody had to learn to really use their flexibility and learn that all that glitter and all that excitement isn't what that seems to be at the moment, right? All that glitter wasn't gold. So there's unfinished business. For some of you, you have a song inside of you. You have an unfinished song that you need to write. You have messages to send, beautiful messages, treasure message in a bottle of this new life. And going by the book, the most divine book, using all of that you learn and using it together with figuring out the Bible and all that stuff that's in the Bible we just talked about. In Job, it talks about the red moon, right? So if you follow moon energy, you can also follow, look it up in the Bible where you find that, that is your right to do your own research about everything that you hear. So you're heading towards a really happy life, poised life. So you already act like you already feel like you're already like in your, new energy. You're just waiting, even outside, even if you want to buy a home or move into a home, you already feel like you're already there, Or let's say you want a vehicle, like you see it from the outside, but you can already imagine what the inside may look like, right? And that's making you happy, having a vision. All right, that's what I see here is all you need to do is be fair. And this can, something can sprout again, something that may have been laying dormant for a while. So loyal hearts is what the last card here is. TikTok, it's time then. It may be time right now. You may have learned a lot too from videos on TikTok and stuff like that. Wow. That was interesting for what serendipity could happen on St. Patrick's weekend. Is that not right now? Is that not like right now? Roundabout just came out again. Poise. So some of you are in, you're in big changes that are happening in your life. Good changes, okay? Everything is working out. All right, so that was what my dream was trying to tell me. So that could be for the collective, because of what I do. That can resonate not just for me, but for my dreams aren't just my own personal dreams. Because of what I do, might dream about other situations and other things, right? Like the weather. The weather made me think that it's not just like my own personal message, right? Because I've been very connected to the weather. Like my emotions, my energy is very connected to the weather, and I could be a weather girl. Like seriously, I could be, but I've predicted like a tornado that happened, and I felt it. I didn't know it was going to be a tornado. Obviously, it didn't come out that way, but I had this uneasy feeling about a certain place where I was living, and I wanted to get away from there. But at that time, I was very confused about whether it was something like that bigger, or if it was something that was just warning me about my home that I was in at the time because of the situation that this person was in with themselves, right? The person that I was with. But that itself was a storm waiting to happen, a tower waiting to happen, and the tower moment happened. And, and I left. And when that tower moment happened, I left, right? So, but anyways, it wasn't just about that. It was actually about a tornado that happened, right? And I did want to get him out of there too, right? But I could only say I only can get myself and my kids out of there. So I have had those predictions before in my body. So that's why it's important to know yourself, so that way you can understand what you're feeling and why you're feeling it. Hey, fire and air. Oh my God, now I'm getting hot again. This is a very thick sweater. That And I am strange sometimes. Way up, dude. Anna helps me keep me straight. Oh, is that true? I don't think it's Anna. I think it's Cass, because Cass is the one that's in charge when she comes to reading. Anna doesn't have much to do with that, because Anna is usually a sweet person, and when Cass got to take over, she's more like the masculine. So that's why I don't try to tap into Anna. Anna gets too emotional. I feel like my name Cass is like a name I picked because Cass is such a I don't know, it's such a masculine name. So it just suits me for my air energy, and I feel like I really tap into my Queen of Swords when I am Cass. Cass is like Queen of Swords to me. That's kind of what I feel. Like if you call me Anna, I don't feel like the Queen of Swords if you call me Anna, right? Um, Anna makes me think of more of like the Queen of Cups, Mama Cass. All right, should we do a collective reading? Waiting for new people, subscribe, get a message. All right, so what is something that the collective needs to make sure that they have good intentions, Archangel Michael? What does the collective need to have really clear intentions about? Give me 4 cards, one for Archangel Michael, one for Archangel Ariel, one for Archangel Sadigal, and one for Archangel Haniel. All right. So what makes you happy is what Archangel Michael says. What makes you extremely happy? Like what makes you in your most masculine, happy energy? Because the masculine energy is sun. The sun is the happy energy, right? And that's also about yourself. Like what makes you happy? Because that's also Aries energy. Because it's also about the first house. More about the house than the actual Aries, but it's the house. And the house is about self. And that's your first house is the number 1. And it's also the sign of the magician is also A1. All right. That's for Archangel Michael is the Yang card. I will call you my hottie. I will call you Miss Hottie from now on. Thanks. I appreciate that. All right, see, prosperity angel, Archangel Ariel. What is Archangel Ariel trying to show us how to be prosperous in our life so that our material needs can be provided? Oh, that's the whole deck. Half of the deck. What is something Archangel Ariel is going to help us to, how is going to Archangel Ariel going to help us to follow our renewed passion? Because Archangel Ariel is going to bless us, divinely being blessed by Archangel Ariel, with material needs are being provided as you follow your renewed passion and manifest your dreams into reality. And that could also be about like what I just read about my dream that I had for the collective. And it's maybe about the soulmate energy or the relationship harmony. And it says that you have the knowing, you know what to do. So Archangel Ariel is here to bless you with that abundance as you follow your renewed passion and follow your dreams and make your dreams happen. Because the angels can guide us, and we are the physical body that has to make it happen, right? Just like negative energy, it needs a physical body. That's why it uses people. Negative energy uses people to embody, to do their damage, to do their dirty work. And they usually use people that are vulnerable, that are hurting, that are unhealed. So that is why it's important to heal everybody. This is why it's important to heal, so that the negative energy, the devil cannot hinder you. while you're healing. Okay, that's the last thing that people need, is like the devil hindering them and using their bodies and their minds and their spirit, whatever. Like their spirit, they can't use your spirit, but your body, your mind, and your emotions, right? Imagine. And I was asking about the Archangel Zadok, teaching and learning. Learn new ideas and teach it to others. And that's a lot of times when I watch a lot of those videos, I learn a lot, but whatever stays in my mind, I don't write things down, but I should start doing that. But like, imagine all the things that you can create by remembering what you're learning, right? So teaching and learning, Archangel Zadok will bring in your happiness, and you'll be very blessed when it does. How can we use this moon energy? Yeah. So, okay. How can you use this moon energy? So when the moon can sometimes be a little bit deceiving. Okay. The things that you're feeling in the moon can sometimes deceive you. And you are realizing that all that glitter isn't gold, because the only way that you're going to know that all that glitter isn't gold, like if somebody's trying to get you really excited about something, or whatever it is, all that glitter isn't gold. Whatever you think of something is all the best is not. And so the way that you know it's not is by learning about the angels, because the angels will tell you what is not for you and what is for you. Okay. So even if the moon is making you feel overwhelmed, and it makes you feel more vulnerable to being open in your heart, because it's your emotions are like you're letting your emotions flow out. Sometimes people wait for those moments, right? And to offer you something that's gonna like really make you feel glittery, happy, excited. It's called love bombing. Okay. Somebody may try to love bomb you at that time. And the reason that they can't love bomb you anymore is because you've learned. For some of you, like collective, you have learned already to ask the angels about something. Like if you don't trust something, ask the angels. Angels will guide you either way. Doesn't mean whatever you're asking about, doesn't mean that the person is a bad person. It's just not for you. So don't always think, just because, the angels will guide you, and your mind will tell you all kinds of things. The angels will only tell you what you need to hear. Tell me more about the moon energy and all that glitter. How can you recognize that all that glitter isn't gold? Hey, Zach, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you're new here, don't forget to stay subscribed. And I'm going on every day. I'm doing a couple hours every day right now to do free messages for new people. So the reason that you can't believe everything that you feel when it's the moon energy is because when something looks too good to be true, it could be because if something is real, that you have to wait for it. All right. And you have to learn to really be patient and with your emotions and wait for it. So that's how you'll know. Okay. That's how you'll know whether something is, if it's like I said, this could be love bombing, right? Like if somebody's trying to love bomb you, whatever, that is just a short-term energy that is going to be gone, right? So by learning about the angels, you can literally guide yourself to the right things in your life. And what is worth waiting for is something that doesn't happen that quickly, okay? You're so welcome. Thank you. I always like new people to my tribe. And right now I'm doing a collective reading. So if you subscribe, you are part of my collective. If you're here, you're meant to be here. And you'll get some messages that will resonate with you. Everything is divinely guided and fated when you listen to the angels, right? So the angels will align the stars and the things that you cannot visibly see. They'll do that work for you. And you have to take the physical action, to do what the angels want you to do. And the angels will never give you advice to do something bad. If you ever feel like, something is a message is trying to tell you to do something bad or whatever, encourage the bad, just know that is your negative side of your mind trying to steal that that knowledge from you and try to deceive you. Yeah, you can deceive yourself, like by allowing negative thoughts to creep in when you are happy. All right. So what is the final message here for the collective? About being blessed and being happy. How have you learned to know what you want and go after it and not let, and when things are stagnant, then just let it be for then. So chaos, because of the chaos and conflict that you have gone through, right? Because of the chaos and conflict that you've gone through, and you've been waiting while this, your dreams were being, dormant. You may have felt like your dreams were dormant. Your soulmate, your love was dormant. Like you put love on the back burner type of thing. And what you were creating, you were waiting to create with someone, but you had a nest egg there. That's like a little nest egg. And you were waiting, with your wisdom and knowledge, you were waiting for someone to come and create with you. And that is what you are experiencing now, because you had the patience. And you may have felt like that was a never-ending story. And the reason that it was a never-ending story, you couldn't get away from it, because it was still your dream, but it was laying in dormant at the time. It was like a seed when it's not sprouting yet until the spring. So this is one of those things that you've been worried about is coming in for you now. All right. And now you're going to experience that place that makes you feel like home, that you'll never have to leave. And you're there for good. All right. Because you waited, because you've gone through all of the chaos that you were feeling and you've shed it. This to me is like shedding all that chaos. Right? And you find no place like home. But this is that comes back to that hard decision that you're having to make. And the reason that you have been having a hard time making this decision, and you are maybe 49 at the moment, there's a fork in the road. You may feel like you can't move any which way. And the reason that is to stop you from moving away from your happiness, your soulmate, your place that makes you feel like home. Right? So you've waited for this for a long time, is what I see, collective. And it was worth waiting for. And it wasn't just love bombing, and it wasn't just, So you learn to ground yourself, and you learn to have intentions. Yes, this is what I want, and I've always wanted this. This is what I want, and I'm not giving up. This is what I want. Or it could be a person you want. So it's about being fair and being flexible. So, be flexible and be fair, and changes can happen. So you may be moving house, like moving in with each other or something like that. The Yang card just came out again. And the bottom of the deck is saying that remember this energy, okay? Remember that. Don't believe everything that's glitter. All that glitters isn't always gold, okay? So takes a lot of hard work to make something glitter, okay? So this came in reverse. So you're going to be blessed if you imagine the blessings instead of the instant gratification. That's what fell down. All right. Now I'm ready to do some free messages forever, okay? So we got the orphan, and somebody's overthinking. That could be somebody's overthinking about the happily ever after here. Could be a Taurus. It's the orphan. Somebody may have been left out a lot out of happy marriage or something like that. All right, guys, who is here? So you may ask a message. Yes, you may. Sec. All right, so may I ask Spirit for a change in direction for heightened anxiety I am feeling. Message on how to release that. Well, I'm going to pull you some cards, but I'm also going to tell you what you can do. You can your anxiety is just what I just talked about earlier, the fear and those things that are anxiety is part of the devil energy, okay? It's part of that devil energy. Hi, Phoenix. Nice to see you back. Welcome back, my loves. All right, let's see. How can Zach connect with his higher self more without being in anxiety? Time to go. Go create. Don't leave yourself out, okay? It's saying, your spirit guides are saying that it's time to go create with your emotions, with your feminine, like, we all are masculine and feminine, with your feminine energy, which is your heart, And if you're a man, then use the king of cups kind of like idealism as the masculine emotional energy, which is very intelligent emotion and it's very grounded emotions. And that's what it's showing me. It's showing me, it's asking you, it's advising you to follow your intuition to create with someone. If you're that tiger, and I feel like you are the tiger wanting to create with someone that is like already has started something here, has a lot of wisdom and a lot of wisdom that they have accumulated here. But it's saying don't leave yourself out of this and make sure you are willing to go to distance in this, right? Like nothing that's worth keeping comes easy. So remember that. So how can you get what you want? How can you create? How can you create? How can you go and create with someone here? How can you have how can you relax more and let go of your anxiety so that you can follow your dreams? Yeah, like I said, like, there could be something that may have already, like, maybe connecting with yeah, you need to be more open with love and not be so afraid of love, okay? So the anxiety is like doing more breathing exercises, take more deep breaths and stuff like that. When you're going through that, just do some deep meditation, okay? Just like, think about good things, think about things that you want, who you want to create that with, and then you're going to be not afraid to dance in love, you know? And you may have felt like you were left out at the altar, or it felt like you were left out of love and stuff like that. But it was not your time at the time, right? But it's saying that the stars are aligning for you. You just got to get yourself ready by getting out of that anxiety mindset. The anxiety mindset the only thing that will create is more anxiety. So that is my advice to you. And it's saying, open your heart. No, speak about what you've learned about love. This is wisdom. Open your heart, because just let that love out. You have a lot of love inside, things that you've learned about love. So let that out is what your spirit guides are saying. Listen to your higher knowing. Like, stay connected to the divine, all right? So that's to your positive. Stay connected to your positive. I've been having anxiety, overthinking. Are you? You need to take that. You need to take it easy right now, girl. All right. That is the message for you, Zach. And it says there is people here that will work with you. You are just about to find your tribe here. You're just getting out of your like shadow side and into a lighter side of yourself. Right? So you're moving to happier self, to more of your happier self. Because you may be meeting some people that make you feel like you belong with them, like, your place of belonging. So make sure your energy, you don't bring any negative energy to this group of people. Make sure that you are grounded, stable, and your energy is positive when you connect with people. Because when we meet people, our energy will either attract us to those people or deflect us from those people. So if we're not grounded and stable, and we're not feeling good about ourselves, we shouldn't go around others if we want those people to stay in our life. If that makes sense, because we can other people if we're going to a negative state of things or dark night of the soul or whatever, that energy can rub off on the people that we care about. So clearing that energy by doing the breathing exercises, meditation, And I am going to start doing more meditations and stuff like that because all the snow is melted now in Ontario. So I can start going outside again as soon as the grass gets a little bit more dried up. I can go and do more meditation videos outside, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So teach you guys all how to just like, you know, listen to your body and do some things for your body, right? Moving our body around is good for us to do that every day. So that's why I want to start that on my other channel. So yes, my loves, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Zach. I appreciate helping people. I really do hope that I do help people. That people have the patience and the guide and the, the mindset to not forget the positive things that are being told to you. And those are things that helps you to manifest. I am called off work yesterday being sick. Can I ask a question, or are you doing many paid? You can donate for a question, $4.44 for a mini reading. I did do free readings, right, the other night for you. So tonight is just for like anybody that's never gotten a message from me, to kind of like, get my experience of my energy and how I can help them. So if they're afraid, they can come check me out for free. If they've never had a message and they're afraid to get a message, take it. When it's given to you for free, it's just like that shows you whether you can trust that person or not. The first one. You know what I'm saying? Sourdough. Oh, Scarborough. Sorry, did I see? I don't know what that means. I don't know. I think some people have said that that's dyslexia when you read a word wrong, but I do that constantly. So I'm sorry about that. But Scarborough, is that what the word is? Scarborough. Is that where you're from? That's not far, Zach. Not far at all. I didn't even redo my braids today. I braided my hair last night, and I'll redo them. Like I'll take them out later and redo them. That's not far from where I am. Maybe a couple hours. Phoenix, are you the girl that has epilepsy and that went through a coma, just came out of the coma the other day? See, my mind is like, I think you're her, but I'm not sure. Just want to put things where they need to be in my head, like with people. I can't remember everybody, but I'm sure I can remember certain people stick with me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just working really hard I'm working already hard in March right now to uh, save some money to go either see my kids or send them a beautiful gift for his birthday on Mother's Day and his birthday, because his birthday is around Mother's Day. And I would love to go see my boys, but if I can't do that, I would like to send them some gifts for Mother's Day and also for my son's birthday. Oh, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, and also trying to save some money to get my dog to the vet and get myself to the skin clinic, and gas to get this. My skin clinic is about an hour away. Got an appointment coming up, and I cannot miss that appointment because I had to reschedule the last one, and as I was sick, and so yeah, I cannot miss this one because I really need to go see her. Yes, stretch. Oh, so my belly. My belly. Give me my belly. Get in my belly. All right. Did you get the message? Are you the same girl that was here that just got out of a coma the other day? Are you the same one? Because I have a bad memory of who was who, but I have a memory of remembering certain people, and I feel like you are okay, okay. Because I'm trying to put everything in the right place. No, I trust you, girl. Like I trust you, so I don't need to check. I trust you, okay? Because I remembered you from the other night. So. All right, so ask a question for. All right. All right. So before I start the reading, the most important thing for you to do is like make sure that you are well before you go to work or done stuff like that. Like always make sure your body's okay. And if you are somebody that's suffering epilepsy, you really do got to take care of yourself, extra care. And your question is, any good news coming for my love life? All right. Let's see. I'm going to get into the wisdom cards with you today, and then I'm going to clarify with the tarot. All right, let's see. Yes, you got to take it slow. Yes. I'm the same way. I cannot stop. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'll tell you after the story, but yeah. Anyways, let's tap into your question. What is coming towards her in her love life? You may want to, I saw them mending fences. You may want to mend fences with someone. Is there a female in your life that you're at odds with, and maybe that female has to do with a romantic partner that you're involved with, and that is important for you to mend something with a woman for love to come in, because that's what I just saw. And then so mending something with someone, it could be an emotional issue, could be a friend, like, you know what I mean, it could be a friend. You know about any of these energies to help us with our own energy. Like if we're at odds with friends, we might be thinking about them, being pissed off about them. And then when we're meeting someone that is a totally different situation, we may bring some of that in, you know what I mean, if we're fighting with anybody or something like that. So that's maybe what I'm getting at. That guy I told you about is the only one. Okay. All right, so we'll just forget about that. But it's asking you to be flexible, the first card that came out. And I feel like that is being flexible with yourself as well. When you need something, tend to yourself. All right, let's see. What is coming towards Phoenix for love? What is coming towards Phoenix for love? New. Let's see what's coming towards you for new love. Real love. New love, real love. None of that fake shit. We want real love. Archangel Michael, we want real love. Real love. Girl, that reading I did about my dreams last night, this card came out, and I literally read it out of the book. If you want to, like, later on, go see what this was about on that reading. I read the card, so there may be some messages for you there. Just a reading I did at the beginning of this video. Because I did a reading, I had a dream last night about the weather, some kind of weird, strange weather that was happening. And then just because you have a dream about weather doesn't mean that it's about weather. You know what I mean? So I did a reading about that, and it was about love and stuff like that. And it was like, it ended up being a love reading. But this was a very important message. So I felt the need to read it out of the book, and I did. Let me see if I can find it quickly so I can just see what kind of things was important in that message. I just saw time for a nap. So like this literally has to do with dreams. Maybe it has to do with your dream as well. Okay, here it is. Okay, so the essential meaning is getting to the core of a situation. Getting to the core. Oh no, this is cleanup. Never mind. Maybe it's about getting to the core of the situation, because that wasn't even the right card. Then I just saw about the roundabout. Serendipity, which is like another message that came out. Truth be told. We need chopped wood. Where is it? Where's that message? Chopped wood. Here it is. The essential meaning is being grounded. Okay, so being grounded in everyday experiences is humility. Is everyday experience humility. So be grounded even when you're experiencing whatever you're experiencing, basically. There are times when a big dream is meant to lie dormant. So something your love might be like, and then I seen the roundabout. So your love might be the love that has been dormant, and sometimes it's meant to be dormant for a while, just like a seed. A seed stays dormant during the cold months, and then it sprouts in the spring. So that's what I'm getting. So, and the reason that the dream goes into the dream is meant to lie dormant for a while. The reason for that is that it will stay. This dream that you have, it will stay in your subconscious, but it will allow you to take care of the everyday stuff, is what it's saying, to help you stay grounded. Okay, so that's what I just wanted to say about that, right? So even though the love hasn't happened for you, it was meant to stay dormant, Phoenix, so that you could take care of the other things that you need to take care of right now, like your health right now. All right, so when is love coming in? So is love going to sprout soon? Is she ready to sprout love soon? Soulmates. So, just because you haven't been loved for a while by a romantic partner and stuff like that, there was a reason for it. The reason for it was is so that you can take care of what you needed to take care of and not worry about that. That's maybe why you felt like there was no like, like when a dream lies dormant, it makes us feel like it's never going to happen. So we might as well just give up on it or whatever. But our subconscious still remembers that we still want it, right? So, but we had to put it aside and make our mind think that we didn't really care. We needed to focus on something else. That's if we keep focusing on what we're not getting, then we're going to keep feeling like that. So the reason that love went dormant for a while, so that you can take care of yourself, Phoenix. And look at that soulmate could come in. So obviously, this is the seed that hasn't fully sprouted. It's coming back around. This unfinished business, okay? So it was giving you time to take care of yourself. Tell me more about the soulmate, and when is she going to be ready for the soulmate? When is she going to be ready for the soulmate? There's also 41 in this card, 58 and 54 and 72. 52, 42 too. 41 and 42. All right, what is this? Tell me more about when could this be happening, the soulmate coming in? When will the soulmate come in? Yeah, rewatch it later after I'm done this. I might timestamp them. When I said when it's in divine timing, girl. Like, see that 7 up there? So it's when you really allow your emotions to carry you, instead of like making yourself feel like that you're drowning in your emotions. So Allow your feelings to carry you into this love, right? Using your higher power, using your connection to God. And this is going to bring that back around. And that's going to make that, the soulmate happen. TikTok. I see 10 here, 10, like 7 minutes after 10 o'clock or something like that. Could be AM or PM. It's just a message I was getting. I've never got that from that before. Why is going to see here? Going to see. Why is going to see? Okay, so when you're doing the overthinking and stuff like that, when you can't stop thinking about somebody or something like that, allow your emotions to carry you through those thoughts as well. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling when you're thinking about this. So if it's something positive, then you know that what you can imagine, right? And deeper knowing. So this is going to, like, when we're overthinking and we allow our emotions our divine emotions to guide us, then we can figure out what we're thinking about. I also see 44 here and 66. That's a double number. All right, how can the thinker and going to see? Yeah, because when you're thinking and you're using your emotions to guide you, one. We have 5 ones right now. I just saw 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Keep that in mind. So, and then truth be told, how do you feel? What is your heart is telling you? Because the reason that you have to tap into your emotions too, and don't feel like your emotions are going to drown you. If it's a true soulmate, and I said true love, true soulmate. So if it's a true soulmate that is coming back around for you, and you're thinking you're doing that overthinking right now, you need to just take care of whatever you need to take care of right now so that you don't overthink it and it can just naturally come in. And when it is time, TikTok, and there is going to be a serendipity moment as well. And when it is the time, you'll be able to really speak about how you feel, what you learned about love and everything to this person. And this is going to help you to get closer to that, love of that situation. And then you can rebuild. And just, and observe from others as well. Observe relationships, what you can learn from it. Then you know what's not for you. When you're observing and watching, you know what not to watch or what you're not interested in. When you're observing, then you can rebuild your foundation with the things that you want to call in, right? And that is love. That is love. That is fairness. That is balance. Treasure Island. You want something that means something to your heart too, not just your mind, and your mind is overthinking about it. But yeah, you will be doing this unfinished business. So it could be on, the 10 is important. So something is like the stress is going to end as well. And the fates are going to align for you. So do these, the details are in the cards that I just said. I don't want to over say it, but this is going to bring you a lot of peace. And you are rebuilding your home or, making something nice in your home, nurturing yourself like that by making your home cozy for yourself and living in the moment. And that is what your spirit guides are asking you to do, is live in the moment, girl. Let's see, anything else in the tarot? What is the soulmate's energy going to be like when they come towards her? What is the soulmate energy going to be like when it's coming towards her? They're going to be willing to work things, work together with you. When they come towards you, it's going to be so yeah, work through the things that happened, why you ended, okay? So they're willing to take leadership and passionately take leadership and work through the things that ended the reasons that it ended between you guys, okay? The reasons that you guys went through this painful ending, they want to work this out, and they are learning to take the lead, be the leader, be the man, all right? So I feel like they're going to head towards you. I feel like you're just being asked to stay emotionally grounded yourself in your own energy. And they are learning too. Like we're all learning, right? So they could be watching you as well and planning to travel towards you as well. So they see you as someone, that is someone that's very down to earth, stable, grounded. And they worry about the fights that you guys had. And they are wanting to re-manifest something different, Let's see what they want to re-manifest. So they, and this person is worried about manifesting you a little bit. They are maybe in their anxiety too. You guys may be mirroring each other's anxiety. They do want to make you an offer and they do want to be the leader and step up and lead here. But I also feel like, you're getting some help here, like to help you understand what someone may be hiding their feelings and stuff like that, because they're trying to act very strong, right? They want to act like the leader. So here's the Queen of Wands, and also they really think that you are somebody that is somebody's vibrant, very, very beautiful. You are somebody that's a good business person. You're confident. You also love your family. They definitely want to make you an offer, but they may not have told you this yet, and that's just, it's waiting. But you may be getting some information too from a psychic, me, about what they feel, and they have not told you because they're trying to stay strong. So that's why they're holding back what they're really feeling, because they want to approach you with confidence and love as well. And they don't want to just fight with you. They want to actually be the provider as well. Like, with love too. They want to open up their heart, the wisdom, what they learned. Yeah. They want to talk to you about, maybe why they were in that fighting energy. They may have just been in a fighting energy and it had nothing to do with you, right? So I feel like you will overcome this. And they're going to tell you as well, that's going to come to the light why they were defensive as well. And this is going to help you to plan and really think about what you want to move forward, how you want to move this forward and turn the wheel around and move to calmer waters. Like wheel's going to turn around. You move to calmer waters. Things, you're going to be seizing the moment. And Ace of Cups is here as well. This is somebody that loves you, okay? So they are willing to work on themselves as well. They're still very attracted to you. And they think of you as someone that's very clear about and fair, and you're fair in your judgments and stuff like that. Or the advice that you're getting is very fair. If you're getting advice from somebody, Queen of Swords, that somebody is very honest in logic. Yes, he was hiding his feelings. I think we read that in the last reading we did, didn't we? But it came out differently this time. Sounds like a guy I told you about. Yeah. I feel like there is still a chance between you and him. So that's what I'm reading in this reading anyway. Because your energy, just because it was stagnant for a while. And so anything else, any other messages for Phoenix about this relationship? Why the Eight of Wands? Why the Eight of Wands? Might happen sooner than you think. It might happen quickly. It might happen really quickly. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Eight of Wands. New start. Somebody wanting to seize the moment. Move to calmer waters with you. The Lovers as well. They think of you as a soulmate. They think of you as invested. They want to manifest with you. But they are worried about, defensiveness, energy, and negativity, like negative feelings, or they may be still like working on themselves and like really listening to spirit and the right spirit, not Satan, but the right spirit, right? They are still burdened a little bit. What are they burdened about? Making this happen, having the inner strength to turn the wheel around, wheel of fortune, positive way, because of a lot of toxic things. And they may have been very obsessed with you. This person may have had some obsession. What's their sign, did you say? I did say, so this person, if it is this person that is past, if that is the past person, this person is really done some work on themselves. Because they are coming in as the King of Cups. That's what I saw. Like, they may initially they may come in as the Knight of Swords to really they don't want to lose you. They don't want to leave you out. They want to work this out. They think of you as the Queen of Wands, somebody that's confident, somebody that loves their family. They also think of you as the Two of Cups. And they also think of you as their home. No place like home. So they are working on their pentacles. That's what I see. And they want to celebrate. So have the strength to be patient with that. That will happen for you, okay? So you do the work for yourself and love yourself and do that. If it's not happening right now, then don't waste your time thinking about them, because that allows them to, no matter whether they have good intentions or not, if they're not making anything happen, why should we waiting for them? Why should we constantly why should they rent free space in our mind if they're not around us, if they're not giving us any of their energy? So that's why it's asking you to really tap into what you need to do for yourself and your own life and all that. So that way, you can get yourself ready. If it's not for this person, it's for a new person. And by the time we get ourselves ready, we recognize whether this person is still for us or not. So, people have to do the work. Whether you feel like somebody's a soulmate, whether you feel like somebody is your equal, however you feel about the person, there's always you gotta do the work. Nothing just happens magically without work, right? And I'm just talking in general now. Your reading is already done. But is there any other cards that I have around me? I'm going to pull you a personal angel message for you, Phoenix, okay? So what angel can you ask for the next bit to ask for whatever you are asking right now to help you with that, okay? Whether it's this relationship, get yourself ready for this relationship, whatever it is, you know what it is. I'm going to ask the angel that you need to ask for help when you're feeling the doubt. Just go and listen or remember the angel that I talked about, and then just ask that angel even anywhere you are, right? Archangel Uriel, pay attention to your thoughts and your ideas that come to you, as they are your answered prayers, okay? So if something that you've been praying for, you have to also listen to the answer. And if you have a hard time recognizing the answers that they come in for you, Phoenix, just ask Archangel Uriel to help you pay attention to your thoughts. Be more self-aware with your thoughts, right? And then the other angels, Archangel Rahu, which is about relationship harmony. So that may be a question you may be asking yourself about a relationship with this person, right? So it says that you ask Archangel Rahu, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone. Arguments and conflicts will be resolved. So ask that angel to help you to resolve the conflict and listen to your thoughts that come to you, so that you can know what is hindering you, right, as well. And then we have, make sure you do those breathing exercises. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you to do this breathing exercise. Take several deep breaths. Inhale slowly, or inhale and then exhale slowly. Hey, DMG, welcome. Those are the angels you can ask for help, Phoenix. I forgot to breathe. Okay, let's do it once together. And you have to like really suck in your stomach to do it. Take in fresh, beautiful, new energy. That's how you think when you're taking in energy. And when you're releasing it, you're releasing all the energies that have been bothering you. I'm sorry. Getting bad vibes here in Chile. I'm sorry. What would you like to know about that? I can give you a message about that. Stick around, I do really good deals too. Like if you get a free message today, make sure that you always stay connected so that I can give you the best messages. Hey, Jessica, Jessie Cat, Lynn, welcome back. And I don't know if Jessica, Lynn ever got a message from me, but if you ever never did, I know you've been subscribed for a while, but if you've never gotten a message from me, you can ask me a message. Oh, in California? Oh, Cali. Oh, I thought you meant Chile. See, I'm dyslexic or something like that. I always read words wrong, unless people do. So California, yeah, there's some storms going on. Storms going on. Yeah. I see same energy from last reading. That guy, yeah. So, the energy is going to keep coming up if you haven't dealt with it. So, if you want new energy or new types of reading, if people want new types of readings for, certain zodiac sign, like, if you are a certain zodiac sign, or it doesn't matter, or if you are part of my collective, a lot of times certain messages will come out that are going to be repetitive messages because the people haven't done the work. But yeah. So you'd like to know about California? What would you like to know about California? So you're wanting to know what the bad vibes are that you've been feeling, and you are a Pisces, and you were here last time. Did you get a message last time? If you already got a message, then you can just donate a little bit towards my cause. My cause is to feed the Empress, so the Empress can take care of her little chicks and chickens. Just kidding. No, but yeah, it's like a Mother's Day. I want to give on Mother's Day to my children. So I want to be the one to give to my children on Mother's Day, because it's also my youngest son's birthday. So on Mother's Day, and he's my Mother's Day baby. You were here on your birthday, right? I gave you a birthday message, didn't I? I even sang for you, I think. All right, what is the temperature in Cali? I've been to San Diego for a few times. My intuition is saying natural disaster. Well, like last night, my dream. You might want to listen to the message about my dream last night. I literally dreamt about weather last night. I dreamt about crushed ice, a lot of crushed ice. That's what I read about. Maybe the ice wall is finally coming down. Oh my gosh. Maybe that ice wall that people think that there is something on the other side of the ice wall, maybe that's coming down. I don't know. Like, that's just an intuitive message I just got. But the reading I did about it, it was at the beginning. I'm in the Bay Area. I can do a collective weather message to see if if what's going on with the weather. If that's what you're asking, I'm sure can do that. Like, and that's not like, personal love message or anything about yourself. It's like you are concerned for the populations, right, of humanity. So I will do a message about what your vision was saying. And I'm seeing like, I'm seeing like sparks in my eyes right now again. I'm seeing patterns in my eyes again. That happens once in a while. And they say it's like cataracts or something, whatever, but I think it's the white light from the chat and stuff like that. I was about 6 years old when I went to San Diego. My dad was a doctor. He had some meetings. I missed those days. DMG, remember the classic show where the world is Carmen Sandiego? That in I can't say that. All right. All right, breathe. Gentleness. Okay, so gentleness, Archangel St. Paul, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle energies and environment and people, okay? when you're having those kind of visions or dreams or intuitions, then you need to like be sensitive with yourself, all right? All right, let's see what's going on with the weather in California. What is going on with the weather in California? What is going on with the weather in California? Okay, I feel like that, California is a state that... There's my water. Well, you got the regeneration card, okay? So California is going through a reset, okay? And I know I've heard lots of videos talking about that. And not just California, but the world is going through a reset right now. That blood moon is also about reset and stuff like that. And it's a lot of like intuitive hits that people are getting, a lot of intuitive messages that are guiding them to what's happening. So on the bottom of the deck, you have peace, okay? So what's happening and natural disasters are a necessary, it's a necessary thing, part of life and the cycle of life. And we as human beings, we cannot control, we're not supposed to control. But I know that in America, a lot of humans are, the scientists and stuff like that, they are sometimes controlling the weather up there. But if it was a natural event that happened, also sometimes, God allows certain things for a good reason, right? But I feel like there's a reset going on. And you know how like in certain countries, they burn the side of the road all the time. In the spring, they'll burn the grass on the side of the road instead of mowing it, right? And it just creates more compost for the ground to be more richer. The ground becomes more richer, it becomes more better, right? So that is what it reminds me of. It's like America is going to restart again, and it's going to be a very peaceful place to live, because that's what's happening in America right now. Yeah, because all the corruption is being exposed. So once that corruption is being fully exposed, all of it, look at the new restart that America is going to have, right? Because those people they will not be able to stand on their lies anymore. And then the people that are good-hearted, the people that are still have hope for humanity, those people will finally be able to flourish in life and create a beautiful life with each other. as a team of humanity, team of humans with a heart that they kept open, right? Because if you don't keep your heart open, the devil will get you. Just saying. And that's not to scare you. It's just saying keep your heart open. It's important. It's important. No matter what you're going through, keep your heart open. Doesn't mean you have to keep your heart open for romance or something, but keep your heart open. That means love for humanity. So let's see. What is the purpose of all this happening in America? All the things that and the things that DMG was channeling. My eyes are having a hard time to seeing the chat, so I'm not ignoring you if I don't read your chat. I'm just like trying to focus my eyes back because I'm gonna have to close my eyes for a bit while I'm shuffling. Because I'm shuffling right now. I mean, right now as I got my eyes closed, I see this. It's a shape I'm seeing, but it's a shape. The colors in it are brown. They're brown, black, white, orange, and like army green. Orange is sticking out more now, and the rest of them are kind of disappearing as I'm closing my eyes. Because sometimes I just got to rest my eyes for a bit, but I'm letting you know what the colors I'm seeing. And the patterns are like little diamonds. Not diamonds. Triangles. Little triangles. Not like all separate, but together. I'm seeing the orange a lot. Oh. All right. See, what does this regeneration mean for America? What does this regeneration mean for America? Clean up. That's what's happening. Clean up. They're cleaning up the corruption. That things can mend, that things can get better again, right? So cleaning up the environment, cleaning the energy. And I know that America has a lot more satanic, demonic energy going on and cults and shit than Canada does. I know that. But that's what's clean. That's what clearing your energy. They're clearing the energy of that state or America. Is it a state? Country. So that things could, so that people can start being together again, hanging out, being friends, talking about things, exchanging gifts, back to normal life again, right? So that people can go get back to normal life, new spiritual life. And all this chaos, 33, all this chaos is being shedded now. That needed to be shedded, and people needed to learn. See, the chaos was meant to happen so people would tap into other energies, that people would realize that if chaos can exist, how can angels not exist? If the devil exists and all of the devil's little worker bees, how can people not believe? This is what I don't get, is that how can people not believe that the angels are also working just as hard, or maybe even harder than the demons are? Yep, it's true. It's the world is waking up to their truth. And those people that are not learning about the angels, and that the angels can help them get rid of chaos in their life, the people that are not learning that, they're going to be stuck in a fork in a road. They're going to not know what to do. They're going to be like those people that are focused on all those things that are shiny and, all the shiny things. Those people are going to be stuck because they're going to be stuck in that unfinished business energy. So it's time to open up your heart, people in America. Open up your heart. Finish things that you haven't finished. Start doing things. Overthinking about love is just going to distract you. Love will come in when it's the right time. Your soulmate will come in when it's the right time. And I know that a lot of the readings that we hear is focused on romantic love, but it's saying that, worrying about love is not going to make it happen. Worried about unfinished business is not going to make it happen. You got to make it happen by saying what you've learned about love and soulmates, what you've learned about soulmates, what you've learned about your emotions, what you've learned about what was not for you, and how you learned that you like being blessed, not being lessed. So you like being blessed, not being lessed. Yeah, so your treasure is coming in, America, right? So observing. So this is all had to happen to create again, to create peace in the country, to get people to work together again, to bring those soulmates back together, to work on their peace in their home and their whatever they're working on, their nest egg. That's generational wealth. As nest eggs are generational wealth. You may get like a message in a bottle here. You may get a message, that intuitive message as well, about people that you could work with, your tribe. This is why this is all happening. Everything sometimes needs to be all shooken up if people are so stuck on the glitter. Glitter will stick to you for a long time too, like physical glitter, right? And people that like the shiny things, they may be distracted by that. Well, that's what I got for America and then what's happening. It's all happening for good reasons. So the reasons is to bring peace again to America, and so for people to be able to have love again and be in love and create their abundance and create their generational wealth, generational love and wealth and all of that together. Morals, traditions, better ones than before. Exactly. They don't want to go the negativity energy. Yeah. They are, they're waking up. I know there's Vegas and all that. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas type of thing. Like, that can't be good. Obviously, that can't be good. So maybe that's why all this is happening, because there's so much bad things that have happened. So many evil, people might have gained from it. And the people that were good people, they may have suffered because of that, because of all the, satanic rituals and worships and shit that was going on up there, and all the spell work and all that crap. Because, if people are predicting that for others, they will also experience that for themselves. And so that is why people say that is an abomination. I don't predict stuff here. I help heal things here. I help guide you and allow you to see what's coming, so that you can, what energy is coming, so that you can use it for the right things. So yeah, I don't like to predict, but if I have an intuitive message that is like a dream or something like that, I'd like to share that, and people can just take from it what they want. They're holding, yeah. So yeah, anybody new here, get a message. Subscribe. Hit that like. My eyes are whack because I played the 2 games, and I think that's what it does. The game, when I play a game and I have to focus on the game like that, that's what's really hurting my eyes right now. What if they don't deserve being forgiven? You're not forgiving them for them. You're forgiving them for yourself. Because holding on to that grudge stops you from your blessings, just so you know. And once you forgive them energetically, you don't have to talk to them. You don't have to let them know you know what I mean? You just forgive them through God, the Most High. And they will feel whether they're forgiven or not. And if they can't forgive or whatever, if they can't do the same or apologize or whatever, they're not going to get the blessings you are. So staying angry at people is actually it demise on our own part. Like we rob ourselves from our happiness. You know, someone might hurt us that don't deserve us, and even if you can forget, like, you know, when you forgive them, that gives you that, okay, so if somebody did something to you and they're not even sorry for it and they keep on doing that, you just got to forgive them for that, for them being stupid basically, and not worrying about them anymore. Because if they did that to you, then they don't deserve you, and they don't deserve your energy. They don't deserve your energy, like you thinking about them. Like, they don't deserve that. Like, them renting space in your head. And if we forgive, then people cannot rent space in our head anymore. Okay? Because we've let it go. And once you let it go, because, okay, how can I explain it? Okay, so quickly, easily too. So when we're wasting our energy being mad at someone because, like, you know, the only way that we can stop being mad at them is just letting it go and just like whatever, and just focus. That's when we can focus on what we really want, you know. And why would we let someone that we're angry about? Why would we let them stop us from our blessings by staying angry with them? And let them seep in their own anger, their own sadness, whatever. Like, you don't have to ever be around that person again. I have forgiven people, but I don't want to ever see them again. Like, I have forgiven people, but I know that they can't do better. I guess they've tried and they just can't. If they just can't, they just have to be an asshole, and that's that they think that's natural. Then I don't want them around me. Even if they've apologized too. Like, if they can't change, I'm not going to force you to change, and I can't force you to change. But I can force you to not be around in my life, because I don't want that in my life. Even if I wanted the person in my life, I don't want that, what they're doing in my life. So it's important to forgive. Whether you want this person back or not, it's important to forgive, because once you forgive, it's not your problem anymore. Believe me, there's some things that we see in others, and we just want them to see it, but they can't. So that's not our fault. I only want my son to have a better life. I get it. You know, some people are not meant for us, right? Whether we want them or not, some people are not meant for us. And if all the people do is hurt us, then they're obviously not meant for us. They're meant to teach us a lesson that we're worth better than that, or we're worth somebody different, or there is somebody better out there for us. So if it's love, like, you know what I mean? If you love somebody but they don't love you back, there's nothing you can do about it. It sucks, but there's nothing you can do about it. Even if they love you and it stays dormant, there's nothing you can do about that. Only thing you can do about it is let go of that worry and focus on something else. Because once we focus on something else, if it's meant to be, it will always come back. It will resprout if it's supposed to. I want my sons to have a better life than I did too. I get you there. And I try not to worry about them anymore. But if I think about them, I send them a message and say, I'm thinking about you. And I have some ideas on some things that I can talk to you about. And, if they don't message me back or talk to me, then I just give it to God. It bothers me when people don't message me back, but I give it to God after that. Because, like, if I have no control over it, even though I have rights to know things about my children, but if I have no control over that, then I give it to God, because I trust God will watch over them. I trust God will guide them in the right way, because I've taught them enough to believe in God and to know that God is real. Not just to believe, but to know that God is real. And God is miracles too. So that's what's helping me to have a lighter mind when it comes to my children. My children are both like 3,000 miles away from me right now, or something like that. And the only thing I want to do for Mother's Day is go see them. But if I can't go see them, I'd like to send them some money so that they can go and enjoy themselves. Because my kids have not had a good life, like enjoyed themselves a lot in their life. Because whatever I went through, they went through with me. So the only reason that I'm doing these readings is to make some money and save some money to go see my kids, or send them some money so that they can go and enjoy themselves. Yours is 12. That's a very important age, you know. A lot of the trauma that my son remembers is from the age of 12. His baby is are you trying to say half a year or 5 months? 5.5 months? Or 5.5? Your son, make a promise. You meant to say Anna? Will? You're gonna make a promise. Yeah, that's what I wanted to. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm here a lot. That's why I'm giving my time here a lot to help other people. I want to see everybody happy. DMG, BB, your birthday is May 1st. You're a Gemini. Woo-hoo. Oh no, you're May 1st is not a Gemini. You're a Taurus. You're a Taurus. That's my son. My youngest son's a Taurus. My oldest son's a Libra son, and a Taurus son. Yeah, Taurus's birthdays, the Mother's Day babies. The Tauruses are the Mother's Day babies. Sons. Yeah, I have 2 sons. Taurus. Yep. Right on. Tauruses are very spiritual people. But Tauruses need to trust like their positive mindset, not to trust their negative mindset so much. Because Tauruses do have a negative trait that they have that, you know, 5 of Pentacles energy, like, you know, making themselves feel left out or not good enough or da 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 da. I want to see that change in the Taurus's energy. I want a Taurus to be more proud of themselves and all the things and how strong they are and how strong they act, even though they're very soft, gentle, and little creatures. In their hearts, they're gentle. When their heart is open, they're gentle. When their heart is shut off, they're the coldest mother truckers ever. So, and I gotta say for Taurus, is your best trait is to have your heart open. You're way more beautiful. Your energy is beautiful when your heart is open, because that's when your beautiful gifts can really come out. One wolf mentally. You're a wolf mentally. You're mentally a wolf. I had another Taurus tell me that. Your name is not Joe, is it? All right. Well, hopefully there's some people that come in. How long have I been on here? An hour and 45 minutes, an hour and 54 minutes. But people are starting to recognize that I'm coming on every day. So they're gonna start. Algorithm is gonna start picking me up more and sending me out to the people that are out there searching for answers. Trust isn't real. You probably PayPal me later. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Hearts are fakes. Fake. No, it's not. You're okay. So all Tauruses right now have their heart shut off or closed down. Got it shut down. Shut that shit down. Hearts are not fake, okay? It is the blood that runs through our hearts that makes us live, all right, for one. And when people talk about your heart, they're talking about your emotions, your feelings, okay? There's different, your heart is a feeling, your heart are feelings, your heart are emotions. When your heart is broken, you will have negative emotions. And if your heart is not broken, or if your heart is healing, then you'll have happy emotions. What are feelings? What are you feeling right now? What is your feelings telling you right now? Like, feelings are, you feel joy, or feelings can, when your heart is shut down, and you could have feelings of anger, resentment. Once upon a time, I had one. Well, it's there still, okay? I've done many readings for Tauruses, and you got the hummingbird spirit the other day, and I literally did like shorts of it today. I clipped the shorts of the oracle message for all the signs and what you need to love about yourself, and what's coming for you, like the gift, they're coming for you and stuff, and that stuff that's happening. And you got the hummingbird spirit, which is about joy and enjoying yourself. So spring is here. There's no need to like sit inside no more. Okay. There's no need to be a hibernating bear no more. Okay. It's time to come out of the hermit energy for you Tauruses. You got to learn to live by the season too. Okay. So like spring is the season for things to sprout, including your heart. Okay. And so if you once upon a time had your heart open, then you would know what feelings are. And if you haven't experienced painful feelings or hurtful feelings, then you won't recognize the loving feelings. Sometimes it's tough love that you hear from others. Sometimes it's tough love. If someone doesn't care about you, if you're in a really bad state of mind and negative mind state and whatever, and you're just hating on yourself and everybody else and everything that's around you, whatever. And if someone doesn't get mad at you and get serious with you and say that's not the right way, and tells you something about yourself, and that's called tough love. If nobody does that to you, then you may feel like nobody loves you. Or if you don't do that to nobody else, like if you love somebody so much and they're doing something that harming themselves, wouldn't you want to get mad at them and tell them? And that is love. That is love, okay? That is love. If you love a person enough to not let them destroy themselves, that's love. But they don't tell me and just let me keep doing it. Hibernation is my favorite. But they don't tell you and just let you keep doing it. So there is no love. What do you mean? I'm sure that maybe people are scared of you too, right? Maybe you put up such a big guard and everybody's scared to come near you, or your energy is very shut off and people sometimes don't want to, hurt, like there's people also that are afraid of that. But never be afraid of even showing somebody, it doesn't mean that somebody doesn't love you. It just means that maybe I'm afraid of telling you what's what and how it is and where you need to go instead of where you are going. I just heard somebody outside. Whoa! You heard him too, Shelby? Okay. So you never answered me. Well, that's how much Taurus energy resonates with you, with each other. It's like, because like as you're saying these things, to me, it sounds like, you almost sound like somebody I personally know. Okay. So that's why I asked you earlier if your name was Joe. But yeah, if if you've done something to people that hurt them, especially if you're somebody that thinks that feelings are not real, or somebody's heart's not real, yeah, a person can actually die from a broken heart, eh? But anyways, that's besides the point. But yeah, feelings are very real, and if you have hurt somebody, then you maybe need to talk to them, right? And I know that is true for a lot of Tauruses. If you hurt somebody over and over, you hurt their emotions, and somebody that loved you, you kept hurting them, pushing them away, and doing all that, then you need to like put on your big boy pants and you need to do some things. Yes, you need to do some work. You need to talk to that person and speak the truth and speak your truth so that things can be solved and figured out. So there is no, my instincts are DMG. I know feelings exist. I just don't have the what. You just don't have them. Never hurt anyone physically. Well, no, that's the physical pain is nothing, man. You could like fight with me physically, and I would be like, all right, we're done. All right, we'll make peace, whatever. Like that is like something that you can physically see and hear and whatever. When physical pain is not as painful as emotional pain. And if you don't feel things, then you may not be considerate of people's feelings. So how do you know if you haven't hurt somebody? If you're not considerate, like saying that you don't have feelings, you don't feel anything, they don't exist for you, whatever. That is like saying that you're a dangerous person with your energy, because a person like you may be very unapproachable, because if you don't have no regards for feelings and how others are affected by what you say, do, or like whatever, then you're not a person that's safe to be around when it comes to emotionally being safe. So if someone loved you, they would not feel emotionally safe around you. If you think that the only way someone can hurt somebody is physically. And you definitely don't want to hurt somebody spiritually. You definitely don't ever want to do that, because that's like a big karma. That's a big karma that you put on yourself to do that. Everyone who has ever been close to me is gone now. So you're right. So you need to heal, honey. You need to heal. Because there's always more people that will love you. But they won't love you if you think that the only way you can hurt someone is physically. Because physically, people can protect themselves more easily than spiritually, emotionally, or mentally. And a lot of people have the gift of mentally fucking with people. And if people are not awake and aware of their feelings, their thoughts and stuff, they don't know where these thoughts are coming from. Though they know that they have them, that somebody's projecting maybe to them, right? Like, so that's why it's important to heal those energies so you don't go harming people and creating karma for your future. So, you know, physically, I don't have anybody close to me right now, like very close, but like my mom, she lives like not far away. My two sisters, they don't live far away. And, um, but I'm not like close with them like I would be with like love, like, somebody, I'm not very open with anybody really. Like when it comes to my heart, when it comes to when it comes to my romantic heart. So like I don't really have anybody that is like really in my mind about love anymore right now. They still like, I still care about someone, but also are very turned off about their lack of rep, reciproc- like re, response, their lack of response to me. There's a lot of people that have, including the person I love, whatever. And I say it like that so that my feelings, since that person probably doesn't have any feelings, they don't feel anything because like you're telling me about Taurus and how they feel and stuff, and they're more about their instincts, right? So your instincts, if your feelings are not healed, your instincts will lead you the wrong way. So that all works together. So you got to be able to like heal those situations. Like you have to heal your mind so you can open your heart. Heal your mind and what is like stopping your heart from opening up to people. Like being more like talk about something that means something. That's like being open with your heart. Like talking about what means something to you, like, or like what's important in your life. Like, you can have people that you can find that you can trust with your feelings. A lot of people are not trustworthy of our feelings. So we have to, have our heart open so we know from past experiences. I think I got to go. Bye. Sorry. And so you're right. Well, I'm sending you much love, okay? I'm sending you love and emotions and positive energy that your heart can open. And then your mind can be aligned with your heart. And I'm sorry for the people, and also like if you're still listening a little bit, if you're still here, the people that you may feel like you have lost, they, if you've lost people through the others, like to death and stuff like that, remember that they will always be energetically visit you when you need them. You just got to know how to feel so that you can recognize their energy that when they come around you. All right? Because I have a guide that comes and sees me. It's one of my loved ones. And he lets me know when he comes and sees me. And he just wants to hang out with me. He's not he's not bringing me warnings or anything. He's bringing me loving energy. How do I smell gum in my hair, and how do I have gum when I don't even haven't had gum? Like, what the heck? Oh, maybe it was toothpaste. I got some toothpaste in my hair today. I was brushing my teeth. 2 hours. Maybe I'll go for 5 hours today. What time is it? It's only like, oh, it's 10:55 right now. 10:55 on a Saturday night. Party time. But yeah, we got the bottom of the deck. 2 cups, 2 cups, 2 cups. Gentleness. Archangel Haniel, honor yourself and your feelings. That's another message that showed up. Judgment. What's judgment here? Judgment here. Collective. I'm just doing collective energy check-in. I see. There's somebody here that, wants to, things are going to happen quick. Judgment. And then we got quick energy, quick moving, very fast, passionate energy, but also working and then fighting for happiness. Yes. Collective is fighting for their happiness. They're happily ever after. And working through your endings, like working through things with people that you ended things with. And talking about also like losses that you've had in your life and how you are getting emotionally grounded, how you are grounding your emotions through your grief and stuff that you're suffering. And you're learning to seize the moment, like going with your instincts in this point, and you're walking away from anything that is not emotionally fulfilling, that in the end is going to sabotage you and hurt you. And nothing will, and that's going to keep you stuck. So you're going to be moving towards something that is like stable and grounded. Your Empress, okay? That's what I see here. And you're really resting your mind as well before you move forward here and bring balance to a situation. And tell somebody how you feel about them. In the past, you may have been emotionally shut off, right? So in the past, you were just thinking about the people that hurt you. And there was already somebody in your life that loved you, but you didn't see them for that, because you're still angry. And when you're angry, you can't really open up your heart fully. So you are planning to head towards someone here, but you may not have the pentacles. Maybe you want to get a reading or something, but you don't have the pentacles yet. And you don't want for some of you may want to surprise somebody here. Like have a gathering and then surprise them with a gift or something. 9 people liked my video. Thank you so much. Yeah, somebody wants to come in here and really see things from your point of view and why things ended. And somebody does love you, okay? So somebody does want to move through the hard times here and find clarity. Nothing but the truth. Whole truth, nothing but the truth. All right, so somebody wants to know why things ended so painfully, okay? So somebody may come and talk to you about that. All right. So King of Swords, they want to be honest. They want to be fair and they want to be truthful. All right. I'm just going to play my game in the background here for a minute. All right. So I'm here, but I'm just playing my game. Oh, and I'm going to go grab a cookie. I'm going to grab a cookie and I'm going to give my doggy a little treat here, take a little bit of her food. These are banana peanut butter oatmeal cookies. They're so good. My arms are getting chilly. Chilly, chilly, chilly. Ooh, Ace of Cups. I just split it on Ace of Cups. Somebody loves you. And I got some cookies left, and I got some cookie dough in the fridge. So these are not just peanut butter cookies. These are made with like peanut butter, butter, well, obviously, but I'm not going to tell you all the ingredients, but the main ingredients are peanut butter, oatmeal, grounded up like flour, and dried bananas, dehydrated bananas, ground it up into powder, and then put that in here. And so you got like these little spots that has like a little bit of like a chewy spot. And it reminds me of like raisin cookies sometimes. They have that little, raisin in there. But the same thing with the banana powdery stuff that I put in, grounded up bananas. Mm-hmm. It's 11 p.m. I'm just going to play a little game, little racing game. You didn't hear my dog drinking water? Mm-hmm. This is an intense game right now. Oh, shit. Oh, I did. I think I got first place. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I got first place. Woo-hoo! I'm playing the racing game on Facebook. I mean, on Facebook. On YouTube. The game, playable games, whatever. The Race Master 3D. That's what I'm playing. Addison, oh my God! I thought your hair was short. I didn't realize the braids. LOL. Yeah, they were hiding. Thank you for being here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you stick around. I do readings every day now. I'm coming on here to do live readings for anybody that never had a message for me, or if you're new subscriber here, you get a free message. And if you're already existing subscriber, I got a deal for you. $4.44 for a mini reading here tonight. Personal live reading. Oh, Will's still here. Well, thank you, Will. I'm going to go grab a cookie. 11 likes. Thank you guys for not like that. I'm just playing video game in the background here, playing a racing game, getting my adrenaline going, and waiting for people. I'm going to stay on as long as I can today because I want them watch hours to going through the roof. I want my watch hours to go through the roof, man. And if I can help people while my watch hours go through the roof, I'm here to help you guys. All right? But I'm also got to think about myself. So, if I give everybody that's already subscribed to my channel a free message, I would never get where I need to go. So that would be impossible. Unrealistic too. I haven't even ate a real meal today. So yesterday, I'm not sure if this turkey is like fake meat or not, because I got this turkey breast that was already seasoned, and I don't trust meat that's already pre-seasoned, right? But this was from the food bank, and that's why I feed myself most of the time. I don't have money to like go spend on food I love to eat right now, but I'm grateful anyway. But the turkey that we were getting for a while, it was like a turkey breast thing, but it didn't even look like turkey meat. It didn't even look like turkey meat, okay? It looked like it had a line in the middle, and it literally looked like it was created meat. Like, it had lines like on this way and then this way. It looked like a leaf. I have more in the freezer. I could show you, but anyways. So it's already pre-seasoned, and it smells just so weird. Like, not bad, but like with the seasonings and stuff like that, it could be bad already because it's already pre-seasoned. So I didn't really trust that meat, but I still ate it anyway. I ate a little bit of it, and then I made mashed potatoes last night. And when I was done eating it, my stomach started bubbling. Like I had poured like a bunch of like baking soda into my stomach or something, or peroxide. That's what it sounded like. My stomach was going boop, boop, boop. Even my dog barked. That's how loud my stomach was making noise. Like my dog barked and she heard it, and then she was barking. Like it was bubbling. There was things bubbling inside of me. So that's why I haven't ate the rest of the meal yet today. I might just like eat my mashed potatoes and just like not eat that meat. Or wash off all the spices of the next one. Like wash off all the spices and then find out if the meat is still good once you wash off the spices. Kind of like they already made lemon chicken I got before, did not taste real. Yeah, I mean the texture and everything, it doesn't taste like turkey breast at all. Not at all. Like even the texture, how like, no. And I just cooked it in water and I added a little more spices to it. Addison, would you like a message? Would you like a question answered? I'm gonna grab another cookie. Oh wait, no, I think I want mashed potatoes. I might just eat the meat too and just see if it does a different thing today. I'm gonna heat up my food. I'm heating up the mashed potatoes from yesterday. In that meat, the leftover meat. How did that happen? Yeah, next week I got a skin appointment I have to go to, and then yeah, and I'm not looking forward to the drive. Well, maybe I am, because I don't want to have to worry about the drive, but I mean I think somebody else is driving, so I was worried about the drive because like. Hey Martin, I'm here, new sub. If you have time, can I get a love message about me and my you and your your masculine? You and your masculine? Or Marin? Oh, I said your name wrong. I'm sorry, I said your name wrong. But yes, you can. Yes, you can. Kind of like they already made. Oh, yeah. Hopefully that chicken doesn't like the turkey doesn't like make me sick or anything when I eat it today. I just want it to. Oh, we got 2 new subscribers tonight. Thank you for my 2 new subscribers. Bless you. Many blessings to you. Many love, joy, and blessings to you, new subscribers. And Thank you, Will. You have a great night, Will. Oh, wait. I thought you were Lee. Oh, I thought you said, hey, Farvan 147. I didn't even see you for a minute there. Good morning. It's morning there. It's night here. Good morning, Anna. 3 a.m. here. Back to bed. Enjoy your life. Thank you for stopping by. And hi, Will. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Always. As always. And it's 3 a.m. So yeah, it's not that late. It's 11:11 here right now. 11:11. So it's 3:11 there, eh? 3:11. Make a wish. 12 likes. Thank you, guys. All right. Let me do the quick message for you, Marianne. All right. You wanted to know love. If it's free. Yeah, you get your first mini message free, okay? So what I'm doing here now is free for you. If you want extra, you just pay me you donate $4.44 and you get extra, okay? You get like a full mini reading, all right? So let's see what it says about love. So let me read your question again. Can I get love reading about me in my year divine masculine? All right, a divine masculine for Marianne. What's going on in her love life with her divine masculine? What's going on? Well, I'm holding the cards upside down. What's going on in her? What's going on in her life with her divine masculine? So there's someone here that, your divine masculine wants to tell you something. They're worried about telling you something. Okay. They want to tell you the truth about something. Okay. They are worried, sick, and they are very defensive about something, and they are worried about it, and they want to tell you the truth. And this could be the truth that they're worried about and they're defensive about. So there's something they want to tell you. They want to tell you the truth about, like, why they may have left you out or made you feel like left you behind. I feel like they may have to go and learn something here, learn how to invest money or invest in business or invest in their future. So sometimes people have to go and do something. All right. Why is this energy here? Why is the Ten of Swords and why is the Ten of Swords? Why is the Five of Pentacles here with the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords? Why is that here? Okay, so your person may have been like in and out with you. Like they may have been like acting like a player, And the truth is that they see you as somebody that's very grounded emotionally and stable. And they see a future with you. Okay, so they see a reconciliation happening between you and them, and they see you as their Two of Cups. That's what I see here. All right, so they're doing some self-work here, and they are going to approach you with what they learned about love. Yes, has been kind of cold. That's what I saw for you, loves. I hope that helped you. All right, so you keep on being in your power, right? You stay confident in yourself, your energy. Queen of Wands here. You stay confident in your spirit and your, what's good for your spirit, and you follow your transformation and to make yourself feel like the Empress, right? So you do that self-love, and that way you can keep your confidence up. And also the Queen of Wands shows me that, you are already the Queen of Cups, which means you're emotionally grounded. And you're also very confident because you have the Queen of Wands. And, you may be someone that's very spiritual, or you could be someone that is very You have a lot of creative energy about business and also family and stuff like that. You're warm-hearted. You're welcome. Let me go grab my food now and want to eat. Take a moment to eat. And I don't know how to do how to put the overlay on it. I don't know how to put the overlay on it to like take a break and stuff. So you guys are gonna have to just watch me. Heat it up a little more. I'm gonna turn some lights off. So maybe I should show you guys what cards I have. I don't know. Maybe I should do that. That wind is really strong out here. It's howling. Hey, DMG. Welcome back. Do I have, I don't have, no, I only have PayPal. Your PayPal's not working? I'm sorry. I only have PayPal. So yeah, I'm going to say a little prayer for my meal and then I'm going to eat and then wait for people. Amen. We're going to eat some potatoes and some fake turkey and some good fake bread too. You know, disguised as healthy. I make my own bread though, but this is not my homemade. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to I think I'm mostly going to eat my my potatoes because I don't really like this meat. Excuse me. I only deal with my PayPal through the website. Yeah, so that's the only way I do it. Now I'm hot again. Got my cookie over here yet. I got some cookie dough in the freezer, so I didn't make all the cookies yesterday. So I used to like buy myself cookies when I wanted, like go get the ones from the dollar store, like the oatmeal cookies, or get the lemon cookies from the dollar store, the lemon ones, or the ones that are stuck together in the lemon, or the ones that are oatmeal, not me oatmeal, maple cookies. But anyways, I was thinking like Yeah, I'm not gonna buy cookies ever again. I'm just gonna start making them. If I feel like cookies, I'm making some. Whatever ingredients I have, I don't have to have chocolate chips to make cookies, you know. You just make the regular cookie dough and then you add whatever you want. You add some other flavors you want. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna play the racing game. So my StreamYard was like out of minutes right now, so I can't even play with my stream. Like I can't even. I think one of them is okay, but one of them is not. So one of them I've used up my StreamYard on one of my channels. I have 2 channels. I'm having a little bit of the meat, but I don't think I'm going to eat all of the meat. I'm racing someone right now. I'm knocking cars off the road. I'm knocking them off the road. Up road. Oh shoot! I just like went right into one of those. Knock those buggers off. Trying to knock me down. Oh, my car just went over the edge. I bet it's gonna be last one in this one. Whoa. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Whoa, that was very close. I just passed 2 cars. Ooh, that was close. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I got third this time. I got third. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Yummy. I don't know where all my bitches are. You know, the bitches I love, you know. It's a saying. It's a saying. I hate bitches, but I love mine. I hate bitches, but I love mine. Oh, I was so close to last night go on Potter Dusty's channel last night. Oh my gosh. I was so close to going on his channel. Oh my gosh. I had to hold myself back. There was a conversation going on that I was like, I could so jump into this conversation. And help the girl out that was there because like the girl that was there, she was like saying that she relates to someone like what they were saying, right? And about like, okay, I've talked about this many times in my life. When I never smoked weed back in the day, when I never smoked weed, people always like, oh, are you high? Are you high? I'm like, no. I used to get really mad at people, right? I get all feisty and mad at people, right? And since I started smoking weed, whenever I don't have weed, people think I'm high. Whenever I smoke weed, people think I'm straight. And that's what the girl was trying to say to the guy about some other kind of medication, whatever, right? How people have treated her. But the guy took it to a whole new level, and they worked it out because the other guy, Potter Dusty, came back and he said, yes, he was basically saying the guy was just gaslighting. And that's what he was doing. She was the only female in her, and he was gaslighting her. She was trying, and he was like putting her down. Oh, I liked you until this and this. She wasn't against him. She wasn't saying he should take a medication or nothing. She was just saying that I understand. And she was saying, do people think that you're on medication when you're not, when you don't have any when you're not on medication? And do people think that you're not on medication when you are, like type of thing? And that's what she was trying to say, but he took it the whole other way. So yeah, I had to hold myself back yesterday to not put in my 2 cents. Like I totally get what she was saying. Like I totally got what she was saying. You know, and I've seen this in other people too. Like when there's like, I've been around addicts. Okay. I like, you know, drug addicts, like real drugs, okay, real heavy drugs, okay. When they are being normal, they don't act normal. When they are not on the drugs, they are not going to be normal either because they're still like coming off them. So there's that was for those ones, but I don't understand that was too much. But I understand the weed and stuff like that. But I don't know what kind of things they were talking about, but yeah. But yeah, so and like I can when there if you're a person that has very high energy, and that's what I was trying to say, like if you're a person that has very high energy, and I met a guy once, and the guy that I met was the drug addict. He was on pills, he was on Oxycontins, okay? And when I met him, he had so much energy, and that's what excited me about him. That's what is like attracted me initially to him, is his energy. And I was naturally have a lot of energy. I have a lot of ideas. I was very into like I was very uh outgoing. I was very like I always had like good ideas for people, like optimistic and all that good stuff, right? And I thought he was gonna be the same way, like he was gonna be like very optimistic and all that. And I finally found somebody with the energy like I had energy, right? And this was before I smoked weed. And I have a very high energy when I don't smoke weed. Like I go do something I want to do it now. Like the weed actually gave me more patience to slow down. And people like used to always like I said, people because of had that high energy, people always used to think I was high on something. And that I was always asked that. And that was just my natural energy. But then I ended up meeting someone that was not their natural energy, and they were high as a fucking kite. And that's why they had the energy, right? So that's where I went wrong, and I picked the wrong guy because I was comparing him to my energy, and I was naturally had that energy. I naturally had that like energy that those people got from whatever they were doing. And then yeah, and that started his addiction to a really bad place. So when it comes to being straight and being medicated, I got some, insight about that. Some people are on medication, how some people are normal. So yeah, I was watching that last night a little bit, and they discussed like all kinds of things there. So wash that chicken down. I mean that turkey down, that fake turkey. Let's wash it down with some water. Yeah, I ended up cutting it into pieces while I was cooking it. But yeah, I don't. It's not. It's not like turkey meat. Like it's not. It's not how turkey breast is supposed to look. That's not how it's supposed to look. Yeah, so I know that. I get already made home burgers, patties from the store. Not the best in the world, but it's okay every now and then. Yep. You know, um, like a lot of people do, they buy like the burgers and stuff when they come on sale, stuff like that. And a lot of times that's because the hamburger meat is already so expensive, right? Because all you need is some hamburger meat and to make your own hamburgers. Well, you may need that and some ingredients. That can be good for like, if you're doing a barbecue or camping or something like that, because you don't have all your spices and stuff there to make your patties. I'm just not trying to eat too much meat because like I don't want my stomach to bubble after this. I'm done. I'm done. There's a shadow on my... That shadow is the microphone. Yeah, that was okay. I mean, it was a filler. I like Heinz mustard ketchup on the burgers. Did you always like Heinz, or did you just like Heinz since it became American? Just a question. No judgment, just a question. Because, like, I used to live in the town where Heinz was. Like, I used to live in Leamington, where the tomato company was, Heinz, and then it was sold to America. And Heinz turned into Highbury Camco now, and in Canada it's Highbury Camco now. And we don't make Heinz products anymore there. We just make the other one. I forget what it's called. There's Heinz, and then there's what's the other one? Or excuse me, the other name brand one. You like the Heinz from Canada? It stopped being Heinz. Like, it's not Heinz anymore. They sold it to America because they can have like cheap labor in certain parts of America, right? The southern part of America. And that's why they did it. It was the best in the world. Yeah, because we use Canadian tomatoes. Like, French's is the other one. Yeah, now French's is their best now. So we make French's now, and Highbury Camco is now Heinz company. Heinz building is now turned into another company. The name changed. The product probably hasn't changed much because it's still the same tomatoes as they used to use on Heinz ketchup. They use the same tomatoes on French's now. So they're still using the only like farm tomatoes, Canadian farm tomatoes. And when you're making ketchup, they actually not using tomatoes from, maybe some do, but a lot of them are not using tomatoes from inside of greenhouse. They're using tomatoes from the fields. And there is still field tomatoes, and the field tomatoes get put into ketchup and into tomato soup and into tomato paste and all that good stuff. I'm just taking my fake Converse off. My fake Converse, but you know what? I made them my own style. My Converse are my own style. I put a little heart on it. That's my style. My style is a heart. My style is a heart. Okay. See? I put 2 hearts on my shoe. One on this side and then one on the other shoe. I haven't worn those very often. Still need that cigarette after a meal. I don't have any sunflowers right now either. I normally do the sunflower thing. Where's everybody tonight? I guess it's already St. Patrick's Day. Did I miss St. Patrick's Day? I was gonna wear that green shirt that my My little sister got me, my little adopted sister got me a shirt that's, I wore it the other day, but I was going to wear it for St. Patty's Day too. Yeah, I used to live like about a block away from Heinz Ketchup when I lived in Leamington. I lived like a block away from it. And did I ever smell the sourness of the ketchup? And that's all I could ever smell is ketchup. I remember when I was pregnant, I was smelling ketchup and sour vinegar ketchup. It was just down the street, so you could smell it when it's coming out of the things. But yeah, my doggy's sleeping in my kitchen floor right now. I'm gonna do some other things when I come back on here, like I'm not gonna do the same thing, talk about the same thing and shit like that every day when I come on here and do live free readings. And like in between, I'm gonna be doing other things. So I'm just working out what works best for me, what is gonna go with this, while I'm doing. Today I'm just gonna play a little game, but tomorrow I might do something different. Might work on my schooling, like my educational part of it, of the tarot part. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I won't come live and do the free readings tomorrow because it's Sunday, and I might just do all the signs, give them a reading. So that's not really what I do tomorrow. I'm just gonna play a game right now while I'm smoking a cigarette. Oh, let's restart that one again because I ran right into the windmill there. Let's hit that power button. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't hit them. Shoot. Hmm. Wish you guys could see the game. It's interesting. Oh shit. I want to restart this one. I'll come back to the live stream and see. After every game, I'll just come back to see if people are here. Floating rocks. Is that realistic? Floating rocks in the air? Is that realistic in a game? That could be our future. That's crazy. If that could be our future. Come on. They keep freaking running into me. Gosh, I'm going to make this. I'm going to make it. And we're going to make it. We made it. Oh, he just fell off the sky. Just fell off. He just fell off. Oh, no. Shoot. Okay, we're going to start it all over again. Jeez. Louise, geez, Louise. It is 11:40. Who's messaging me? I got a message. Hold on. Let's check. Okay. Must have worked. Must have worked. It's so weird. Every time I open my tablet, it always like shows up. Um, I'm just gonna mute for a minute. Oh, hey, Stiffy. How are you tonight? I was just playing a game. I forgot I didn't turn it back on. I'm just about to race a cop car here. I'm just taking like little breaks here and just, yeah. Ah, I just fell off the cliff. No, we're going to restart this one. How are you? Where's everybody tonight? It's Saturday night and nobody's here. And Saturday night, my tribe's not here supporting me in my dreams. Oh my goodness. We are still first place. Okay. So there's some tornadoes going on this game too. And windmills and all kinds of stuff going on here. We're still first place. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no. First place. Let's go. Yes. Oh wait, I'm second. How am I second? Damn. I'm second place all of a sudden. I'm gonna restart this one more time. LOL, fun. No clue. Haven't seen anyone live either. Wow. Yeah, I don't know where everybody's is either. Yeah, the game I'm playing is just a Racing Master 3D, and it's just like the video. It's just YouTube games. You know what I'm saying? Like the YouTube games. But I got a good level going on this, so. Let's knock that cop off. Oh, shoot. Get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Where is he? Right there. Get that. Let's get that piggy. Let's get him. Let's get him. Oh, yeah, he's going to go off the cliff. Hopefully. No. No. Let me pass him. I gave up on this game because the windmills they get me. The windmills get me. Oh. Oh. Where's that bugger? Where is he? Me get him. Get him. No. He beat me this lap. I want to restart it. Restart it. There's Arky. Hey. Hey. How you doing, girl? I'm gonna just race this one game and then I'll come back and I'll give you a message, Arky. Okay. Go, let's go, let's go. Knock that shit up. Okay, this game is pissing me off. I'm stopping the game right now. Game is just making me angry. All right, girls. Girls, girls, girls. Yeah, I think Will's still here. Being in a bed all day, not feeling great today. Oh, I've slept almost a day too, girl. Want cookie? I'll bite. Let's get a message. Let's get a message for Archie. What is some guidance for Archie? What is some guidance for Archie? You'll get there. Okay, so what it showed me, like, you know, the moving, you know, the changing card, like changing houses and stuff like that. You're in the midst of it right now. That just showed me because you haven't got your house yet, but you're getting through it. You'll get there. You'll get a place. Let's see for Archie. Is Archie going to get her own place soon? Her own peace and comfort. So, okay, Archie, and I know your story, and the reason I'm going to talk to you about like your story, like what I'm relating to your story, is what you've said already about somebody making a decision without you and then going to do a thing without you. I think there's going to be a roundabout about that. Okay, so if you felt left out of this situation, you know, he didn't think about you. You just went and got a place, whatever. And I feel like and you may be connecting to your real intuitive side, your peaceful side, your spiritual side, there's a 4 here connecting with your higher power that you have. And you have the higher power of like being a Sagittarius, which is the temperance, which is bringing peace and moderation to things. So this is bringing your situation something around again for you. Okay. So whatever that is, something's coming around for you. If you felt left out in something before, that's coming around for you again. And this time you already have your higher knowing. You're connected to the moon. You're connected to your emotions. And this is when the treasure can come in for you. Because now you are connected to your emotions, but you're also connected to your intuition, your higher self. Because you know that's your power. You know that fire is your power and also spirit. So you being connected to your spiritual side is very, very powerful when you allow it. So I feel like you have been connecting with that, with what brings your spirit peace, and you know now. Like now. You've been doing the contemplating about that. So something is coming around for you again. So roundabout. All right, let's find out. What is this roundabout about? What is this roundabout about? What's this roundabout about? Okay, so you remember now that all that glitter isn't gold. Now that the roundabout is coming back, you know that, just because it's shiny object syndrome, we all go through shiny object syndrome, right? So if something looks good, we think it's going to be exciting, it's going to be nice, right? But it's not always. So you are learning that not all that glitter is gold, and you may be making some really strong friendships and just making peace with friends, like female friends, sisters, whatever, siblings, friends, mending fences here and starting your new life. Maybe you'll start a spiritual life, a spiritual platform. Exchanging gifts. It's happening here. You already know what you want. You already know what you don't want. So now that you're searching for a place to live or where you want to live, you're going to start acting like you already have that place. And that's the way it's going to come in for you. Okay. And by acting like you already have the place, your vision is already there. Okay. You already have the higher vision of what you want, what type of place you want, where you would like to live, all that, that already. So now, since you act like you can act like you before you even have the key. Like if you know you want something, you can build on that, right? So you can build something by observing something here and clearing your energy, your space, and restarting. So regeneration. Allow your emotions to carry you instead of drown you. And be flexible, girl. That's what I got for you. And go by the book. Learn whatever you need to learn, and then you can find that peace that you deserve, girl. You're welcome. Anything else for Archie? Any other message for Archie? Yeah, clear your space so you can be happy, okay? That is energy, people that don't make you feel good, people that make you feel yucky or whatever. Yeah, don't Clear that shit up, you know? Dust it off. Dust it off of you as well. So I again see gifts, exchanging of gifts, like, you know, gifts exchange. It could be a kitty cat. You might buy a gift for a kitty cat or something like that. And then there's mending fences with someone here. Maybe the fences, maybe there was some problems because maybe you just saw the glitter and you imagined the glitter, and then something is coming around again, something that you wanted, serendipity, okay? So yeah, there is a lot of chaos that you have gone through, change that has changed, you know, and a lot of thinking. You've done a lot of overthinking, and now you are connected to your higher self, and you're emotionally and you're spiritually connected with the two, and that will guide you more. I just made up with someone 5 minutes ago. Holy shit! Don't question my intuition, girl. Like, see, I can tell. If I wanted to spy on people and call them out for stuff, like, I could be able to do that. I could do that totally if I wanted to, but I'm not that person. I don't want to do that. Unless they're a real jerk and they need that, and you know, I will only call out something if I see something like that. If somebody's hurting somebody, like, you know, if somebody's sabotaging something, I will call that shit out. See, have a good night, Will. If you're leaving, everyone have a good and wonderful, blessed night. Be safe in the weather. Yes, be safe in the weather. I don't know. I was going to stay on for a while just to get some watch hours, you know, and then also, like, I am working and doing these free readings and mini donation readings for people to build up enough money and save up enough money so that I can either go visit my children for Mother's Day, which is like 2 months away, or I could send them some money for Mother's Day, and it's also my son's birthday, so, and that they can go and enjoy themselves. Like, one of those two things, whatever is going to happen is going to happen, but that's what I'm hoping for. So, and if I got a new car, then I can just go visit them. Yeah. Chemo is kicking my butt today. Oh. Well, you had the regeneration card, girl. You're gonna get through it. So that's what that means. You're coming. You're gonna get out of it. You're gonna get through it. I have some skin issues, and I'm hoping that I don't have melanoma. And I ended up last night. You know, the reason I'm thinking that is because last night, I saw a couple of videos that were being suggested to me about the melanoma and stuff. And I used to use tanning beds all the time. I was one of those people that used to use tanning beds all the time, and I saw 2 videos of 2 different women that got melanoma, and then they ended up, and it took their life. So my skin appointment is very important to me to get to, because I've had some skin issues lately, and some of that stuff that I saw on there made me think about that, like really worry about it a little bit. So hopefully I don't have that. Hopefully I don't have melanoma. I don't even know. I don't even want this cookie. Anybody, where you guys hanging out tonight? Davison of Alabama, take cover immediately. Denver, Davison, Alabama, cover immediately. Tornado. Yeah, that's what I was seeing. Oh, did I in the beginning of this live, I did like a collective reading, and then I also did a reading about my dream. Um, oh, devastation. Yeah. I know a lot of people have been like posting the tornadoes and stuff, and I also follow somebody that's a tornado chaser or weather chaser, whatever you want to call it. I watched them. They've been live a lot last couple days, and I had a dream last night that some weird weather phenomenon was happening, and like a bunch of slush came down. Okay, it wasn't hail, it wasn't snow, it was in between, like like when you get like an ice cone, like like that kind of stuff. It just we woke up to it, like in my dream we woke up to it being, and we heard it, like it was like when it was doing it, it was coming from the sky, like in my dream. And then I did it, like, yeah, so it was this, and sometimes when you dream about the weather like that, it has nothing to do with the weather. But I did a reading on it. I never dream I must not ever get a good sleep. We dream more when our mind is not like altered. Okay, so anything that we do, if we drink or if you like, and you're going through chemo right now as well, any kind of like that's altering your thoughts and your mind when we are on medication of any sort, or like alcohol or anything, and that can sometimes stop you from dreaming as well. I've even heard people say that when they stop smoking weed, they start dreaming again. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. If you want a private reading from me and you want, whatever, you can pick a deck of cards that you want me to read from, and with tarot and stuff, like both, like oracle and tarot, So people that have sent donations, like when I do like the collective readings, pretty much like my collective, my members, they will all resonate more with those readings than the rest of the people. So, and I'm going to be doing a lot of them because I'm going to be doing this full time. I'm putting my mind to it, and like, like for a long time I've like do one reading and I'm like, oh, I've done my job. No, that's not it. Like, this is what I chose to do. So I have to do like a lot of different ones. And that's what I need. That's what my mindset is starting to be more on that now. So I know persistence is key. I'm not competing with anyone. I'm willing to work with other like light workers or readers. But if they don't even email me back, then I don't have time for them either. And I've emailed somebody that I, would do a collaboration with, or even do an interview with her or whatever, right? I do the interview for her, or she can do one for me, whatever. But I've got the email back. Maybe she's just very busy. Maybe she doesn't want to work with me, whatever. I'm just going to keep doing myself and what I need to do. And a lot of people that I consider like people I communicate with on YouTube, a lot of the people that I do communicate with, you all have different things that you got going on. So I like that though, because we all have different parts of it, of this whole, journey in our life. We all can be the different parts. We don't all have to be the reader. Some people are the entertainers. Some people, when you entertain each other, you communicate things. And we are all part of the puzzle. And competing against when people do that, like I've seen it, like I watched this one show where people just literally do that. They just compete against each other, and I've had that a lot happen to me. Like I feel a lot of people don't want to work with me; they just want to compete against me. And I don't do that. I don't do. I only compete against myself, and that's hard enough. Like like competing against myself is hard enough, or like the way I think I should be, and the way compared to where I am. Like that is enough for me. I don't need to compete nobody. And I don't know, I don't want to annoy people, so I don't like to tag people in things. Because like if I tag people constantly, like I do once in a while tag my kids in videos like that I'd like them to watch or whatever, but I don't. I never really got onto that tagging people, but if I did, I might get more people here. I don't know. I just don't want to get people mad at me for tagging them, because I want people to naturally be drawn to the energy and what they need to know. So, yeah. So, if you want another reading, if you want a private reading, you can email me, girl, and I can set that up and we can do a private reading for your beautiful gift that you gave me. And I want to give back, and I can give back through knowledge and wisdom and healing. That's how I can give back. A lot of times I don't have the pentacles. And once I do, I will give back that way too. But right now in my life, I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to survive. I'll always get them later after it's over. Your message, like your intuition, intuitive messages. We can also do elusive dreaming, like like if you don't dream at nighttime, sometimes you may be in thoughts a lot during the day. Like that's kind of daydreaming. You know what I mean? When we're doing that. Oh, I don't tag you. I didn't tag you. That's what I mean. Like I don't want to be tagging people and annoying them. So maybe I should start tagging certain people. Like I want to make sure that they're okay with me tagging them in a video so that they know where I am or whatever, and know that it's not for any like negative reason. But yeah, like I just tag myself on this one. Yeah, I could message you. I'll message you. Sometimes I do that, but yeah. And like I have Facebook and I have tons of people on there. Like, should I like send them all the link all the time? Like, should I like just like send like as many people as I can a link? Like, I don't know. What would make things that work better? I don't know. I think I'm going to try to get to bed earlier tonight because yesterday I didn't get to bed till 6 in the morning, and so I slept all day. And now that we're starting to have warm days, we had like plus degrees today. It was like 17 for the last 2 days, 17 Celsius, and that's really warm. Like, but I slept through a lot of it. I woke up at 5 o'clock today, which sucks. I'm back in bed now. I hate being in bed all day. Well, maybe I'll just come live and then you have somebody to hang out with. Maybe I'll come live on my StreamYard and then just hang out. You can just hang out in bed and we just hang out and talk about spirituality, talk about all the things. All the things that are fun to talk about. I don't know. But yeah, rest is very important when you're going through the stuff, the chemo stuff, and any kind of any kind of physical stuff you go through. Yeah, she probably needs to rest. Yeah. Or yeah, we could also set it up so like, I can like read out of a book and I can start like reading out of the pages, reading stories to Archie. I'll be her story reader. I'll be her storyteller. I'll just read stories for her. Gotta go again on Wednesday. You gotta go again on Wednesday. Oh wow. So maybe I'll just become like I'll be like Not your like tarot reader, but I'll be like your like read you stories while you're resting. I'll read you stories out of the oracle books. Let's read one. Let's just split the deck. Let's split it open. All right, let's just see what we're gonna read. All right, let's see. What do we gonna read? Yang. We're gonna read about Yang. All right, we're gonna read about Yang energy. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can do it like an ASMR. Soft sounding. Oh, my glasses are like so weird. They make my eyes look red. I never noticed that. Since my hair is blonde, these glasses are not the right color for my face. Oh, you're trying to put me to sleep. Well, this is the wisdom book. This is the wisdom oracle, so you learn some things. Yeah, so I'm reading about the masculine, so like you can dream about the masculine being there with you. The yang, it says, yang. Yang is a masculine principle of movement and creative activity. The power to make things happen, take action. So it's like the emperor, right? It's like the emperor. The oracle message here is yang. Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the worlds forward and manifesting through and desire into creating to concrete form. So the emperor will like a desire, they'll form it into a concrete form, like a real form, right? Manifesting their thoughts and their desires into a concrete form. Now is the time. Now is the time to perfect time. Now is the perfect time to act. For you can easily build movement and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies a new life. It's a sure sign that obstacles have been removed or have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your own desire now. It says that the relationship message here in circumstances, the circumstances are supporting action of your part. It is okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In the matter of the heart, there is a movement towards your highest good. So forth, with assurance, passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love and make the lead. She needs a rocking chair. I have one, but I don't like it. I took it away from here. The prosperity message here is the message is projects, partnerships, and all matters related to your business are out of the obstacle phase and on the make it happen phase. Now is the time to take your claim and get things done. While you can expect to be to be a buster than usually, buster than usually, faster than usually. This card tells you that you have all the energy and vitality you need to accomplish your goals. Abundance is waiting for you to claim it. Protection message. Be careful of the tendency towards impulsive action, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that will lead you to unless if you don't do that, okay, so think before you act. Lest you find yourself in a situation that will lead you to uncomfortability or consequences. So yeah, so if we think before we speak, or if we think before we do, then we won't put ourselves in uncomfortable situations or consequences, right? So be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't to cause you fear for life. It is all about learning lessons. Practice temperance. Temperance means peace and moderation. That's what that means. And practice discipline and thoughtfulness and consideration before making moves. Important advice. How to be more in our masculine power. That was the Yang card. What else do we got? Peace. Peace or roundabout. So, which one should I read? Peace or roundabout? I'll let you guys choose. Let's read peace. Let's read peace. I think that's what a lot of y'all need. Okay, so freedom of technical and radical acceptance. Freedom from technical and radical acceptance. The oracle message here is it does get better. This is the quiet. Okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't get better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from that soul situation. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. Hey, wait up, dude. I will go the roundabout. Okay, the roundabout. We'll read that next, okay? So, the world is exactly, okay, so in the relationship message, when it comes to peace, it says, when two people are in a true alignment with one another, they have the intimate harmony between them. They are the two perfect, in tuned into their instruments of playing together. Sometimes it is impossible to tell who is who. Peace is yours and it is to be savored. Prosperity message. This is one of those times when you're capable of clear vision about your work and how you can create prosperity wherever you're doing, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're called upon to present stepping into your power. Just by being is enough. For you are in peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows in your work. Now is the time for calmness and well-being. In spite of the temporary conditions, even if there is a dissonant in this music of your life, all that means is that you must go within and fine tune the extraordinary instrument that you are. Find the harmony within yourself and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. This too shall pass. And once again, your life will be filled with beautiful music. All right, we're going to do a roundabout for you, Archie. We are all under a tornado. This too shall pass. I'm sending you lots of prayers for that, okay? So the roundabout message here is essential meaning is the spirit, the spiral quality of events when lesson isn't quite integrated, the cycle you are challenged to break and visualize a pattern from a new perspective. So it's kind of like the hangman, seeing things from a different perspective. But that's why it's coming around. Something is coming around. So it says the oracle message here is that the appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you have gone backwards, the truth is that you standing at a higher ground. You're standing at a higher ground, right? You're standing at a higher ground level. Looking down into your circumstances, you will learn something. Do something better and break a cycle. Set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your entitled footprints and can access the wisdom and the lessons learned. So once you've learned the lessons, you can step out of it and see it from a different perspective and see what you had to learn from it. And then when it comes to relationship message here, it says that you are wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamic with others? This is about relationships, okay? Maybe it's a little too familiar. Don't be surprised that you are found yourself repeating an old story with someone or some sort of person who may not look similar, but who has attracted you because of your easy uniqueness with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this card through a preference of spirit, of a preference, perfection of spiral plan for your elevation. You may have circled back to a custom spot, like something that you're used to, a familiar place, but that finds you as you get to go to things again. And only difference is this time for you learned something of a great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you have awareness? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. Stay out of the blame game. Yeah. So yeah, that's what you've learned. Like, we just, like, yeah, if we blame, like, instead of learn and see what each other has learned, if we just blame each other, then there's nothing to learn from. Then we haven't learned anything. If we can only blame the other person, then we haven't learned anything from the situation. So that's what I got for the roundabout. So something comes around, it's to show you whether you still want it as well, like whether it still like resonates with you, whether it's just like something that you just needed to check again to see, like, you know what I mean? And if things have like changed, then that was what you had to learn while you were apart from each other so that you can come back to each other, right? Hope that message helped you, girl. And anybody that was listening. The weather has doggy scared to go outside. Can you make a video? Way up, dude. Make a video of you outside and post it. I would like to see. Like, you know what I mean? It's really windy over here, but other than that, that's all that's going on over here right now. We're supposed to be getting some rain here as well. I finally got them to go about an hour ago. Well, that's good. I'm glad that they finally... Poor doggies, yeah. So how long? Almost 4 hours. I think I'll make it 4 hours today, and then I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to take my doggy out one more time. Yeah, but any of you guys, make some videos. I want to see it, okay? I want to see what's going on up there. So I can send you positive energy, you know what I mean? And I can, like, you know, more have a visual of it. Yeah, make a video, even a small video of just what's going on outside. I'm gonna have one more smoke. Wait for anybody else. Like, this first week that I'm doing everyday live free messages for new subscribers, it's going to start gaining momentum after a week, probably. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm feeling. But I do know it's not a waste. I do know that it's still going to help my my watch hours. So even if it just helps my watch hours to get up so I can get monetized and stuff, that would help me out. Yeah, I remember Arky when, you know, like when I got to 1,000 and you weren't fully at 1,000, I was like, all I ever thought about is like, oh, I want to help her get to 1,000. And then somewhere we got lost, somewhere along the way we got lost with each other when it comes to helping each other. So yeah, things got in the way. Oh, thank you so much for 13 likes. Woo, that's even more than I usually get. Yeah, we can still try. We always have to never give up and try all the time, you know. But it's hard, and I understand. Like a lot of people that are unhealed, they just like to gaslight and stuff like that. And I can't do my work around gaslighters. I can't. You know who will gaslight you constantly? People that are uneducated about anything. If they don't know much, if they don't have a lot of wisdom or intuition, those people will be the most biggest gaslighter. If they have nothing to argue with you, like if they can't win an argument with you, even though you're right, people will gaslight you if they're just lower vibrational. And I just don't want to deal with people like that anymore. I don't like gaslighters. Like I almost like tried to like save a girl yesterday from being gaslit by a guy, you know. Yeah, and he probably should be on meds, that guy. And it was on flow state. Well, kind of from the same type of channel. Like it was like he used to be flow state, but now he is powder duster. Yeah, I watched that live panel like a lot. And sometimes I really like have to hold myself back. I'm like, no, no, no. They don't even know me yet. They don't, like, you know what I mean? I don't gonna put myself in a situation where there's a lot of aggression and stuff like that, where people are just gaslighting each other and stuff. I will not. But yeah, like yesterday it was a little bit calmer, and so I was like, and then when that happened, I was like, I was wanting to go up there and like explain what I was getting. That girl, like, I was like totally getting what she was meaning, but the guy just wanted to gaslight her, and he just like turned it into another story, so that the focus would stay on him. It was ridiculous, pathetic. How many, let me look, how many watch hours I need. I think it's like less than 100. No, maybe not. No, less than 100. Maybe it's a couple hundred. Hold on. It's not that much, but I've been just really chill about everything. I just been really chill about everything. Oh, not that one. Not that one. Earnings. Okay. Earnings. Oh, I said 100. No, it's like almost 1,000. So I'm at 2020, 2,267 public watch hours right now. 2,000 and 2,267. So I still need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I still need 700 watch hours. Yeah, for sure, honey. Yeah, you just go to a playlist and you can pick like any of the playlists you want. Let me see which one. Let me see what would be the best playlist for everybody. Let's see where I have the most videos in. What playlist I have the most videos. And I did delete a lot of my old videos so that they don't interfere with my views. So if you do the podcast, talk, energy, work through, understand, whatever, is that the one? Yeah, so we got the podcast one, which has 360 videos. Then we have the element, energy, earth, water, fire, air folder, which is more about like the elements and stuff. And then we got oracles. What has the most? Okay, the oracle one has the oracle, chakra oracle, angel messages. That one has the most videos. That one has 436 videos. So that is the one with the most videos, and then the podcast one. So you can either, and then we got all signs. All signs is like 236 videos there. Let's see. I'll post that link. I think I did post it at the beginning, but it kind of gone. Here's one of the playlist. Let me just check it, make sure it opens on the playlist. I don't know how to share a playlist, but you can go play on, like when I hit like playlist, it just brings up this video because it's saved in the playlist of this today. But yeah, if you go to my channel, you can just go and check whatever list you want to listen to. And I appreciate you. And yeah, I'm going to get a phone ready. Like I'm going to get a phone hooked up. Okay. So then I can get some people my number and stuff like that, because the thing I'm on right now is my tablet. In my tablet, I'm only on text now. And right now, text now is giving me a lot of problems. And every time I don't like talking to people on text now. Every time I open my text now, I have to like get rid of friggin' a stupid ad. And if, it's hard to receive messages from there sometimes. And now, text now has a new thing. And you have to press your finger to make sure that you're not a robot. Like you send somebody a message, and it says the message didn't send. You have to press your finger on this thing. It says, I'm not a robot, and you press until hold. You press and hold until it goes all the way through. And I don't know what the hell that is. It just started like that. And then once it goes through, it sends the message. It's so weird. But yeah, so I have your number still, Arky, and so we can start, if you want to start working with me and stuff and work together and stuff, along with me, whatever, like just work along with me and stuff. Hang around me. I'm going to be getting my folder out soon and doing like this folder right here. I'll probably, like, if you want to learn stuff like I'm learning and do what I'm doing, then I could tell you where I photocopied all these. But it's really learning about like different, like to really dissect the tarot on like, so it's like a tarot journey and like going through every card, explaining what you feel from it. It's like kind of like doing the analytical work, becoming a reader, a tarot reader, and just, it's practice makes you always better, right? So I've got this downloaded and printed out so then I can start that one day soon. Yeah, and I would like to, collaborate with someone else while we talk about certain tarot cards, get somebody, like work with someone else, and we all have different aspects of it. We all have different thoughts about it, and how the cards make us feel. Because they talked about that the other day. Like when I learned my tarot, I had a broken heart. Like my heart was broken, and I'm an air sign, and I have triple air in my chart. So when I had my heart broken, I learned the tarot, and the hardest part for me was to learn the swords. Like that was the hardest part for me to go through, is the swords, because I am a sword, and I have been betrayed. I have been stepped on. I had been walked over. I have been hurt. I have been heartbroken. I've been betrayed. I've been all of them. I've been left for dead. You know what I mean? I've been all of them. I've been abandoned by people, all of that. So like all of those things I was feeling at that moment while I was learning, that was hard. That was hard, I can tell you. That was hard. I had to take breaks with those cards when I went through them. Because when you're learning them, you're reading the energy that you're reading. And then when you're reading the energy and you're learning it, you're like, man, I just went through that. And then you feel it, right? So that's why it's good to like learn these cards. So then you learn your own emotions. And like for a water sign, it's probably harder for them to go through the emotions if they've been hurt. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't become readers until they've been really hurt in relationships. until they almost give up on relationships. And I know this from talking to a lot of people about why they started the tarot journey. Like, I fought it for a long time. I held back, like, I fought that for a long time. And I just like used my own intuition, but only when it was forcing me to use it, like with giving advice and stuff like that, intuitive advice, healing advice, and ideas and inspiration, stuff like that. I've always felt that was my journey. But the tarot was another tool that could help me along the way. So that's the way I look at tarot. It was another tool to help me along the way. And at the same time, when tarot came out again, when tarot became very public and very everywhere, like, you know what I mean? Very popular, I should say. When tarot became popular, so did the oracles. So, and I'm so glad for that to have happened, that the oracles came out, because the oracles helped those people like me to step into their tarot power, the intuitive psychic messages that you get, and you use the tarot as your guide and you use the oracles as your guide. And I think that was a big one that helped me step into my power, is like that the oracles exist, because the oracles make things so much better, make that journey so much more loving and so much more kind. And that's why I like learning through the oracles. And, I'm a Gemini. I like to learn through love. And oracles to me are love. Like, the oracle cards to me are just love. And it helps you figure yourself out. Like, when I felt at 30, I felt like my life was over. Like, I have lived in my life. I've raised my kid. I've had 2 kids, and I didn't even raise them fully yet. But I just thought like that's all I had to do is raise my kids, and that was it. My life is over. But that was when things changed for me spiritually. Like, that's when my spiritual awakening really started happening, is to let me know that this isn't your end. This isn't done. You're not done. And then I went to a lot of like medical shit. So you're going through that medical shit right now, girl. And yeah, so that's not fun. It's not fun when you're feeling weak physically, and then mentally you're feeling stressed. Physically you feel weak, and mentally you're feeling stressed, which also makes your spirit weaker. And I've been through all of that. So I'm here to help you keep your spirit strong, everybody that's going through something. Stay strong in your spiritual conviction, like with God. Because that's who can help us get back to normal. The only one. Well, we're at that time, and I don't think anybody else is going to come in, so. But when I get a phone hooked up, I'm going to try to hook up this phone. Where is it now? Where's my little phone? Right there. This little LG phone. I'm going to try to hook that up as like a phone, like a regular phone, and then I can text people and stuff and have that communication. But yeah, I recently just cleaned it and cleaned it all up and stuff. So it's kind of like my backup phone, because my tablet is so messed up already. So that's going to go soon. And but yeah, I would like it if you guys take some pictures. I mean, not pictures. Take some videos of the weather that's going on up there, and then send me. You can even send me a clip if you don't upload on YouTube. Just send me a clip on Facebook or whatever. Facebook Messenger or something. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. Sending you some healing energy, Arky, and everybody else that needs healing energy. Sending you some love. Thank you so much for your contribution today. Thank you for your donos. Everybody that's donated, thank you so much for donating and for spending your time with me, donating your time with me, and all that. Like all the donations, time, all that. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you all. Love, love, love. I was live. I was live on, I don't know that one. Hailing ice ball, ice ball. That's kind of what I was feeling in my dream, and then it wasn't that. All right. Good night, loves.